Welcome to Trash Talk. I'm Lane.
I'm D.
I hate. There you go. Thank you.
No, we're going. And who are you?
I'm John, and
I'm John.
I already don't like this format.
Well, welcome to Trash Talk.
Hi.
Yeah.
You're talking to me or the listener?
No,
This
everyone.
is my first time.
No, yeah, we talked to
gentle.
everyone. I'm talking to the audience. Sorry we're not live for you. It was one of the first times we're not live.
We just assume people are listening at all times.
Yeah, I mean,
Actually, it's
God's
not,
listening.
You know, it's God's water. It's not a bad idea to assume that someone listening to you 24/7. That way, you don't say stupid shit that you shouldn't be saying.
Yeah, like Truman
or
Show. You
think-
know,
right? I mean, that is as scary as that is. Actually, kind of a safe way to live. Not in this day and age where damn near everything you say can and be will used against. You know what I'm saying?
well,
That
yeah.
thing.
I mean, we're not Twitter famous yet, though. So,
Well,
who's really going to be using our words
No, it's
against us?
just the fact that your
PC
your
babies.
phone is always listening. You know,
I
always
wasn't
being
even thinking
recorded.
about that.
I mean, no matter what. I mean, I don't want to get all 1984 all right off the fucking bat here, but I mean, it's the point is they can hear if whatever you say, someone's going to hear it, no matter where you are, unless you're in a
Even if you have your phone
Pharaoh
settings
chamber,
locked down, someone else's
Yeah.
phone is recording you or something.
100%. That's all this whole microchip bullshit. It's like you have a number assigned to you by the government, and you carry around a mobile device that knows your location 24/7. Oh, but a fucking microchip is your problem? Fucking idiots.
Well, it's a little more freedom
Sorry.
because you can leave your phone. Not everyone has phones. You know?
but you go out and about.
It's true. Yeah, you're
also-
you're being like monitored by cameras
Also,
and stuff.
I just realized that. Yeah, keep an eye on that because I can't see that.
I'm seeing it. Yeah, it
thanks.
looks
Just
great.
want to make sure because I can't see it. What?
Wait a second. Yeah, it just moved.
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay, just Derek's not talking.
I'm just taking it all in right now.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you think of the new studio here?
It's not a studio yet.
It's a shed.
Don't call it. Hey.
Hey,
You
I
what?
know. No, you record in
Well,
it. It becomes a studio.
So
Like
it's
an
not
audio
a-
shack.
It's not a. One might say no. That's.
I mean,
copyright.
be proud of your space, man.
Thank you. It's not a. I don't want to call it a shed because there's no easy access for anything besides a person.
It's not a she shed.
It's not a she shed. No,
We
I
can
mean,
make a door though.
you know what's funny about that? Like the wall paneling. That's just the sheet metal. White was the cheapest. At like, I can't remember. I wanted pink. To be like that'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Double the price
For pink.
for
Wow.
pink. And I'm thinking about it, I'm like, it's just pink. And I realized, oh, no one's buying pink siding for a pole barn.
So building a she shed
you
is
think-
not financially responsible.
But you think it would be cheaper
Well-
then because they're trying to get rid of it.
no, because it's all made to order. So I have to make the pink.
Yeah. Well, you
that's
can just
the-
buy your own paint.
Yeah, then I realized I probably shouldn't have that as a backdrop for a studio about dirt bikes.
No, maybe not. So anyway, let's describe this space.
Oh, yeah.
It's really more, of a garage with,
without an overhead door.
Thank
no,
you. That's
there's,
my back-
there's
back
no
to my point.
ceiling. Nice little A-frame, couple lights, a little shitty.
Oh my god!
We came in through the outdoor.
He's got a little
It's a fr-
platform
it's a
for a
freestanding-
computer. and some
because
dirt
the
bikes.
floor's fucked up.
Yeah.
I want a flat thing, so I built a little platform.
No, I like it. I wish we all had platforms.
Like
We
in
do.
general,
It's called
or-
Trash Talk
Yeah,
Omaha.
I know.
Ooh,
I know.
ooh.
I know.
That's
Thank you.
good.
Thank you. I left that
Okay, that's
open
pretty
for
good.
you.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
So speaking of
Anyway.
platforms, what do we like talking on this podcast a lot of times?
Mostly trash.
Yeah.
And who's not here tonight that we can talk trash on?
Chase Grape.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's got these pets he keeps at home called
Yeah.
children.
They're like
stupid.
fucking his little kids or something.
He's
Whoa.
fucking his little
Yeah,
kids.
fuck,
You heard it
dude,
here
Anaconda,
first, everyone.
motherfucker.
He's not fucking his little kids.
Oh,
he just
good. Okay.
they're
I was kind of not going to be his friend anymore.
you know what? He
Holy
did go
shit.
sledding and we didn't go with him yesterday. So
It was like almost 4 o'clock, and we were half cocked.
yeah.
That makes sledding better.
Yeah, but we had more
But we're
cocking to
safe.
do.
We gotta be safe.
Sledding.
By the time we'd have gotten out there, we'd have had like 15 minutes of daylight left.
And we don't have kids.
So less responsibility. Have more
Exactly.
fun.
Exactly. Yeah. Well.
Sorry, Grape, I hurt your kid. It's broken now.
Yeah. You might want to go pick that thing up.
Yeah, you might want to buy a new one.
But anyway, fuck off, Chase. 'cause
Well,
he's
no,
not
that's
here.
that situation though. They can say, "Oh, which one's yours?" Make a small talk. You go, "Oh shit," and kind of fuck with them a little bit, not understanding that you're there inebriated to sled the children that happen to be at the same hill.
Yeah. Well, it didn't happen that way.
All right, I
We
get
didn't-
it. But
we
now
didn't
I'm
go.
thinking about it. And now I
Well-
want to go sledding.
Maybe he'll invite us next weekend if we get
We
more
can
fun
go
snow.
on our. We don't need.
What?
be independent. We don't need a man to go sledding. Okay? We are strong men also.
Yeah.
That can also go sledding.
Yeah, that's right. I am strong, independent
Man.
Man.
and hear me roar.
Oh, wait. Ooh,
I have the tiger shit.
Yeah, exactly. So
Cream of the crop.
that's some good trash.
I'll give you some cream. I'm sorry. Too easy. I mean, there's a lot of shit that's going to be so fucking easy to joke, but it's not. It's too.
No, it's necessary. You have
but
to
it
get
seems
those
too
easy
hacky,
ones
though.
out
I mean,
there.
I know, but it's just like, oh, I'll give you some cream because it's like, it's my penis. Well, it comes out of the penis.
Well, if you're gonna break it down like that, yeah.
Yeah. See, my favorite comedian is
I
Norm
mean,
Macdonald.
do you want some cream of the crop,
I wanna
or do
know-
you want some grape juice?
I want to know what kind of cream of crop is it? Is it like the nice frothy
You know what? What the fuck
stuff,
does that even
or-
mean?
It means you eat celery.
As long as it tastes like pineapple, right?
I think that's
Wait,
south of the equator.
I don't. Have you ever?
Well, you're supposed to
Are
drink
you
pineapple.
sure?
Yeah, so the cream
Yeah, but
tastes
does
better.
it taste?
You've complimented on how good my cream is.
That's not the point. Though. How do you know?
Wait.
That's what I'm saying.
They always tell me it tastes great.
Okay. Also, what the
And
fuck does that mean?
Chase tells me it tastes great.
Does he say it tastes
Oh,
great?
yeah.
or great?
Two people suck your dick. Perfect. That's a good.
That's
good
not what we're
good,
talking
good tack
about.
on.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
is it?
both of you guys sucking my dick right
Oh,
now. That's
okay.
what's happening.
Well, we record that.
Yeah, we've been recording all the
No,
time.
we're gonna-
I thought
no,
we
we're
were
gonna
gonna. I thought we were
record
gonna
that.
get a big no.
No, we're
Do
saving
it.
that.
Fucking do it. God damn it. Also, what the fuck does cream of the crop even mean? I'm not a farmer, so I don't know.
Yeah, man, it's like the little cream on top of your crop.
No,
It's the
Jesus
best.
Christ. No, fuck off. No, like crop, like cream of the shit. What does that mean? Kind of like cream of wheat
I
type
mean,
of thing. It's like, what the fuck is that?
I guess I'm imagining a bushel of corn and like a little bit of frothy cream, kind of like rolling over
Why?
the edges. Because that's a
Where's
bushel.
the
What
cream
type of farmer's
coming from?
market are you hanging out at?
I don't know. That's just what comes to mind, man.
Yeah, I'll take 3 ears of corn, and I'll take that fourth one you have in your boy shorts right now too. Coming right up.
Now, does this farmer's market sell bears and otters
No.
and chubs?
Yeah,
Twigs?
for sure.
Oh, wait,
big
I've-
bears.
I've gone
Is
off
that
the
what we're
rails on
talking
that one.
about?
Oh yeah, big bears. Big bear, man.
Are you guys calling me a big bear?
No.
Oh, okay. Just making
Yeah,
sure.
right off the bat, both of us. No,
No.
you couldn't be.
No.
Maybe a cubby.
So, well, might as well ask now.
Yeah, get it out of
If
the
you
way.
were gay, what would you be?
Like what kind of gay?
Yeah.
See, I don't know. I think we've talked about this before.
I'm sure. It's a
'Cause
kind
there's
of-
these weird.
but I haven't
these weird
talked to any about
You
it.
know.
Who?
Already.
Well, I'm
You
not
know what
aware.
you'd
There's
be.
there's gay categories. I mean, like for me, there's like the flamboyant, or I guess not flamboyant.
No, I mean, like, not as
no,
far as
there's more than that. Because
top and
it's
bottom
like,
and
yeah.
power bottom and all that stuff. I mean, like, category, there's, okay, like a
Yes.
like a leather daddy. It's pretty obvious. It's
Oh,
leather,
okay.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
But a chub, okay, obviously you got to be fat. A bear, you got to be
gay
hairy.
chink.
know?
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Kink do you have? That's what I meant
You know,
to say.
well, yeah, I'm saying,
Or
but
fur-
not
like
a kink,
furry-
but as a person, like, who would you?
A
what would
furry
you
gay
be?
man,
I
or
think,
like a-
how hairy are you? Because you're wearing a long
I'm
sleeve right now.
pretty hairy.
Okay, so you'd be an otter, I think.
What's the difference between an otter and a bear?
A bear is a big guy. Like I would.
I'm gonna look this
That's what I'm asking because I'm really really big, but I'm not hairy at all. So I can't really be a bear. I'm not nearly fat enough to be a chub.
I
Although
don't
I'm
think
not
you have to be
exactly
that
skinny.
hairy. I think it's just a big guy with big hair.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't have anybody I can call.
You got a beard, so that might count.
Oh, she's inside.
What?
Yes. I was kind
man.
of curious, because Kyle. You never met Kyle. Well, name drop, whatever. I used to work with who was like super gay. Like that's what he describes himself.
He
And
liked being known as that.
Oh, it was so he calls himself. I like almost cried laughing. Apparently, Gold Star gay. I think it's called Gold Star gay is when like you just from the start, like you have no interest in women from the start.
You've always known.
I've always known it. And he says, well, he was born C-section, so he's a platinum gay. And I like obviously
Wow.
saying it now, it's not as funny, but in the moment, it was so fucking funny. I like.
I would be like, how did you
I
get?
just sit down.
How'd you get? How
Could
you
you
gonna,
just-
are
I'll
you
let
gonna
you-
reach diamond level? Is what I would have been like.
How do you reach diamond gay?
You know, is that when you get?
I think that's if you
when
can
a platinum guy gets married.
I think that's if you can swing your nuts into your ass.
Oh,
That might
Balls
be what
deep?
that is.
I guess.
Yeah. I think that might be what that is.
So I just want to make it clear,
Not
like
100% though.
whatever you identify as, a bear, otter.
Well, no,
As long as
it's a
you're
matter of-
listening to
As
Trash
long
Talk
as
Omaha.
no, it's like as long as you're comfortable. If like that is what you want to be, you want to be a planet, or
no.
you want to be.
No, I'm saying, yeah, but you can't.
Captain Planet.
Well, that's kind of you can't identify as because it is what you are. Like if you are,
Yeah, it's
if
like
you
your
are
personality.
a smooth-shaved young slight boy, you cannot call yourself a bear.
Like more of a bro guy, gay guy.
I think that's what is that? A frat guy? What's it called? When there's like a
Bro?
macho dude. That's what is that?
I don't know. You know the gay
Ripped dudes.
types.
Kind of. I mean, I've done my research, but not in depth. I mean, I don't have a doctorate in
Well,
gay stuff.
I just want to know that this is completely off topic.
I think it's
And
perfectly
you
on
and you
topic.
were the one that was very curious about
Yeah,
this.
no, I'm curious because
But you didn't answer what makes me an otter and not a bear.
because you're not big. Oh. Yeah.
So what's Derek?
The easy low hanging fruit here is obviously to say he's a power bottom, but that's not the that's not the joke.
I mean,
here.
I think you
Oh,
want.
wait, let's set the mood here.
There we go.
What am I?
I guess.
Bear.
I guess. How hairy are you?
I'm pretty hairy.
He's not
Actually, Derek has a hairier chest than me.
Oh, okay.
Lane, you don't have a hairy chest.
No, he fucking shaved it though.
Oh, that's pretty gay.
Well, yeah, when I was like 18.
That's pretty gay.
Well,
Unless you're in the movies or bodybuilding.
it's pretty hairy again.
Okay. Yeah, I think we exhausted that topic, but I'm just
it's-
curious.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
We have to probably have a gay gentleman on, and he could answer for us. Really, right?
Listen, I'll bring Kyle in here because
He could answer.
oh yeah, he was my gay bully.
Let's reach out to him.
Yeah, he was my gay bully at work.
Okay.
You ever had a gay bully?
what does that
I've had a
mean?
gay friend at
Dude.
work for sure. They look out for you. They always like set some food aside
He
for
said
me.
bully, though, not friend.
Well, is
No,
he?
he-
He's a bully for you or against you?
No, he would bully me. He
He's
is like
playing with
120
you.
pounds, I think.
Playing
No,
with
no,
you.
yeah, but it was funny as shit because having someone
Is he like
a
the
third my
snarky gay?
size. Oh yeah, like the third my size, just like ripping on me all the time and just making fun of me and stuff. Okay.
Did he threaten to give you a mushroom stamp?
Yeah, he wanted to.
So that's I think I can't tell. Fucking hitting people on the job usually is grounds for termination, right? Most jobs you can't assault your fellow worker, right?
depends on.
Okay, he did that flicky wrist
Your
thing.
dick?
You know the
With your dick?
yeah the thing yeah.
Packing some
he
dip.
hit me
Yeah.
in the
Cha.
nipple
Oh,
so hard I felt I had I doubled over. It hurt so fucking bad.
Did he knock the gay into you?
No, it's not like knocking. It's more of a pushing.
Yeah,
and
just a little
then,
tip first.
and everyone's it's funny. Then I go, I'm surprised. No wonder you got something about high velocity because that limp wrist you're working with. And everyone's like, oh, I'm like he assaulted me.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
but he's a gay guy.
Yeah, I guess. I guess I'm the.
That's a hate crime.
I guess.
Yeah,
Man,
they can like grab your dick and then
white
you say something
men
to him.
are the most oppressed. No.
Let's not go straight there. Let's not.
Yeah, we're going to ease into
Well,
that
I mean,
one.
I'm assaulted by a slight gay gentleman, and if I make a comment on the way he assaulted me, I'm the asshole. I don't think so.
Well,
No, you're the guy with an inflamed nipple.
and I think he liked it actually.
Was the nipple hard? You thought too long it
You
was?
know, I'm thinking maybe.
Yeah.
I got those little poofer nipples. I don't know. It was really hard. Well, I got little.
So they're always
I still,
poofy?
I still got my 8-year-old boy tits. You
So
know?
it was like easy for him to grab him.
I mean, grab, he flicked him. He got like solid contact.
Well,
with
yeah,
his
but like
fingernail.
he knew exactly where it was.
He was already hard then.
He had probably been
Dude,
thinking about it for
maybe.
a while. Did he corner you too when you did?
No, he's in the middle of the work area. Like I
walking
had
through the hallway.
all kind of like the middle of the ballroom. Like I had all kinds of escape routes, and I just but we're just standing there talking. He's whoosh, hurt so bad.
Ooh, I think he liked it though.
Oh, it hurt. It hurt.
Oh, that's either disgust or
Yeah, no, it hurt a lot. Then all of a sudden it didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This is a topic you can make a whole episode out of. Nipple torture.
yeah. I'm for it.
Yeah, but you got a fucking nipple ring though. You fucking
Yeah, and you know what?
degenerate.
I've been grabbed like at work People playfully like just
People like that, you have it, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna playfully grab your nipple."
Some people do know I have it and
pretty
go
fucked
after it too, and it sucks because sometimes people grab it and they're like, "What the fuck was that?" And I was like, "My nipple ring."
I just remember we were getting into bed one night, and you rolled the sheets up. You're like,
wait. What is this?
I don't
We
know
were getting
about
into
that.
bed
I
one
don't know.
night.
I don't remember any of those.
Oh, maybe I should actually rephrase that. So I think it was on that same trip.
You are an otter, aren't you?
Shit happens on the road,
I
man.
think probably that same trip where you fucking threw a bottle at my face while I was sleeping, you prick. Yeah, we were
That
like,
wasn't a bottle.
That was the
we
mushroom.
were like, it was like the first night there, whatever. And I just woke up to my nipple. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh, I caught the shit on my nipple ring. I'm like, why do you have a nipple ring?
I mean, it does happen. So
I think the worst I ever saw Lane get it was when we were at the Niobrara, and there's was it Fraggles Rock or whatever?
yeah, Party Island.
Party Island, and he went to slide down chest first, forgot he had a nipple ring, and just like
On these
went straight down like limestone.
Yeah, these fucking sharp
chest
rocks and
first.
shit. That was dumb. It was really dumb. I thought we were at a water park.
I swear to God, I thought you were going to come out of the water bleeding or something. It was like your nipple
My
hanging.
nipple hanging off of me. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
The only thing keeping it attached is the bar.
Yeah.
Actually staple it to your chest.
Fuck. You know what they do though? They take the fucking needle-nose pliers, fucking grab your nipple, pull on it, and then they shove the bar through it. Yeah.
Huh.
It's pretty
See,
exhilarating.
I think
That sounds pretty gay.
Again, Zach, I think my nipples are too poofy to be pierced.
No, man, you can pierce
No,
anything.
no.
Yeah.
You can pierce anything with a nipple, John.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh shit!
So.
I tell you about that? No, that was the other
Your
day
nipple.
about a reference to that I'll bring up. It's not apropos. Okay. I'm sure you have some sort of topic to talk about, because I'm just going to keep derailing this shit.
The first thing is,
I think, well, John being new, we need to find out more about John, and I think that topic that you put in there might be a good one to go.
Fun fact about John Reddick, he owns a Vajankle.
So what is a Vajankle?
Well, I'm a little upset about that because the way Lane described it was not clear.
There's different types.
It was
apparently.
a sex item.
Oh, hang on. This is a sex item?
Good. That's from Nebraska. Okay. Sorry, but Jenny got me a fancy beer. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, it's dark as fuck.
But you're
So, I was a little upset about that because when you mentioned it to begin with, it's kind of giving me a rundown of kind of stuff to talk about. I was thinking of hypothetical of what if there was a functioning vagina in someone's ankle. The Vajankle. That's what I thought it was. I didn't know it was a sex toy. So I'm like, well, that's kind of interesting.
I'd fuck an ankle.
So then I started thinking,
Yeah.
we discussed the other day, last time we were over here, not knowing it was a sex toy was, can you sprain said Vajankle?
Can you?
I don't know. That's hypothetical.
Yeah, I think you could fuck it too hard that like you twist it off or something. You
Right.
know?
So you
I
can
twist it off every morning.
now you
Yeah,
can sprain
into an
it if you
ankle.
fuck it, but can you bring a baseball bat on a date and then pre-sprain it to soften it up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I think
That's what's going through my head.
if
and he
that's what-
goes, "Oh no, it's a foot with the pussy on it." I'm like, "That's not a real thing, man."
Yeah, it's a sex toy.
Do we got a picture of this? I want to see
Oh.
this.
You don't remember this?
Bugged me so much.
So you said that there's multiple types though.
Yeah, well, when I sent you, I thought it was the one you described was basically a severed foot.
Oh my God! It does look like a severed foot with a big old vagina.
But the
Yeah,
the
and the
vagina's on the
ankle.
top where the
yeah,
ankle is at.
yeah.
Okay.
Like if you just cut a foot off above the ankle.
Okay, because I just saw one just
it's like-
last night that was the sniz was on the arch of the foot.
On the arch.
Yeah,
so
you're
you're actually
fucking a foot.
fucking a foot.
We got a
foot
snook
fuck.
in the sniz.
Yeah.
But no, that seems more like Tarantino shit, where you're actually into
Oh, yeah.
foot
Wow,
fetishes.
this foot looks so real.
Can you find the one where
Of course.
it's in the arch at all?
And of course, at that point, I mean,
And
why not just
want to get an actual foot?
well, yeah. I mean, find a diabetic lady, get her foot from her.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, you like that? That was a good sound.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so they make the pocket pussy / foot pussy. Do they actually sell a set of feet that you like a foot
It's
foot
called
job
the Vajankle.
No, like the foot job style.
Oh yeah, probably like
So
where
they're-
their like toes are in
Yeah,
certain
so like they're like
directions?
stuck together at the ball of the feet, the heels, and you fuck the rubber in between.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, dude. There's
Yeah.
a sex toy in every shape.
That's a good
imaginable.
point.
You know, like I remember talking about this. Like, you want to fuck a skull or whatever, or you want to ear fuck something. I'm sure there's a fucking doll.
Yeah, they
that
have
figures it
sex
out.
dolls for that.
Yeah, there's a sex doll for anything, like elbows or like armpits and shit.
So you have to like really get into like really like feet.
Well, like yeah,
Because I can't imagine a
It
foot
bills
job
itself
would be
as
any
for
kind of.
the pussy for foot fetish people. Is
So-
on the website.
Well,
if
that
you're
makes sense.
if you're into feet, when do you get into ankles? You know, like
When it becomes a vajankle.
yeah, but like, are you one of those people that's I'm strictly feet? You know, like I don't even want the toes.
I don't know. I mean,
You know.
I'm sure there's a whole rainbow of vajankleists out there.
Yeah, there very well could be.
That'd be a good NBC sitcom or like hour drama. The
Vajanklist.
Vajanklist. He gets
Like
hand
the
jobs.
killer.
First,
Oh,
I'm going to
he-
use
he
this
gets, like-
formaldehyde to knock her out, and
Yeah,
then
like at some
tape
point.
her feet together.
Yeah, there's
Fuck it.
It's just like 10 minutes of like crime drama, and then just 45 minutes of him trying to get foot jobs from people.
Yeah.
The
Well,
Vajanklist.
what if they just kept finding people with missing feet, and they're like,
It's like Dexter except
yeah,
Vajankles.
and then they finally find like this like den of just feet that have all been fucked, and
How can you tell the foot's been fucked?
This foot's pregnant.
I don't know. There's just probably all
Something's
sorts of
crawling around out of it.
Navy men all swimming all over them or something.
Well,
but-
that's dangerous though. I mean, you
Yeah,
get tracked
man.
down real easy doing that.
So do you think that show would have like the detective, that goes into the crime scene and like breaks down what happened off of like cum splatter patterns?
Oh, there you go.
Kind of like Dexter. Oh,
Yeah.
and he's the one who's actually doing it too. He's covering his own tracks.
Yeah, like Dexter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But
Well, welcome to the
cutting
bit.
people's
Thanks.
feet off and fucking them.
Right, listen,
So lame.
Listen to this. I just found a fact.
I don't.
2000 study from Nature used internet discussion groups to estimate the prevalence of fetishes. Approximately 5,000 people, they found that preferences for certain body parts, like feet.
Oh yeah, I just saw that recently.
33% of fetishes. So if you're into fetishes,
There was something. Shit. What was it?
If you're an ass or a
here we
boot
go.
man, does that make a fetish?
This is what I really wanted to find. Where'd that
Well,
stat
there was
just
something
go?
I just saw on Reddit, like today I learned a thing where the reason foot fetishism is so prevalent compared to other fetishes is because the feet are somehow like in the lizard part of your brain. They have a strong connection to something,
Yeah.
and it's got to be like tits. I suppose. I don't know.
well, if you're
They have
like,
foot bones
there
connected
was-
to the knee bone, connected to the.
Tit bone.
you know, yeah,
There
tits are
shit,
always. In
and I found
there,
that very
in your
interesting because
bones.
I have no.
I mean,
At
if
the
you
end of the
think
day,
about
all roads lead back to the tit.
yeah, but being a hunter and gatherer, you got to have a girl with good feet so she can carry her tits around. You know, like what's the point of
Are
having
those
good
tits mobile?
Yeah, those tits better come with me. You know, like
give us some Cro-Magnon titties. the big,
Let me kick the tires on this one.
big
All right.
floppy
the
ones,
big
right?
old like pronounced forehead on them titties, like, downward facing nipples.
Forehead on the tits.
Well, Cro-Magnon forehead,
Show me those tit
Yeah.
hairs.
Okay. Well, listen to this. Okay. 5% of heterosexual women like feet. 18% of heterosexual men like feet.
Interesting.
11 bisexual and lesbian, and 21 gay and bisexual men. So
I have a
it actually doesn't
story.
matter if you're gay or straight. You still like feet.
The number's steady across the species.
Yeah, pretty much.
So speaking of gay guys liking feet, when was the last time you got hit on by a dude?
It's been a while.
Okay,
I haven't shown my feet off in a while though.
because I'm very large. I have very big feet. I was in Columbus, Ohio in 2009, driving a truck for what was that? Omaha Community Playhouse.
Okay.
It's like a lot of downtime, like 3 or 4 days just fucking around, right? I'm at the hotel bar, just burning my per diem, and this guy gets real chatty with me. I'm thinking, oh, thank God, someone to fucking talk to. You know, I mean, I've
Was
been
he
by
on
myself,
crack,
right?
Or no?
No, it was very,
That's happened to me.
very well put together gentleman. If you take my meaning,
Could be on
where he's very takes care of his image.
Dapper
He's
Dan, man.
very good looking guy,
Okay.
right?
Like me.
So he goes, hey, have you ever had a so-and-so? I go, no, so he buys me a drink. Hey, you ever heard of this drink? I'm like, oh, no, because I'm 22, I think, at the time. I mean, 4 drinks into him. He's got like $30 now because it's a hotel bar. You pump, I'm not thinking, I'm just talking to this guy and he's buying drinks.
Yeah.
And he just comes right out and says it. He wants to take me up to the hotel room and beat off to my feet. I was like, huh.
You thought about it.
Well, because
Was he offering money?
I was. My immediate thought was like, is he gonna pay me for this? Am I gonna make my per diem back? But it's like this guy spent a lot of money pumping drinks into me. I'm like, well, this is the first for me. It's a first for me. I've never been hit on by a dude, and it felt great. But that's not the point. But I go, oh, apparently this dude wants to smack off to my feet. That was very odd. I'm like, should I just send him a picture of my feet to be nice? I mean, that's $35 worth of right.
Yeah.
I mean,
you should've
Well,
done
at least
that.
1 foot.
Yeah, make him pay. 1 foot's free.
There you go.
But you have to have a little sock on and tease him first,
Yeah, or just like pull a toe
Or like
out.
the thong
Well,
sandals.
see, then I'd be into it though. That's a thing. I just want to do it as like a, hey, you paid $35 basically.
Yeah, you can do that really easily.
In drinks.
Man.
I mean, I don't know why I just because I'm like, oh.
Was he gonna come on your toes though?
We didn't get past the discussion of let's go up
You
to my
just
room.
walked off?
Well, I was like, oh, I'm good, and then we just kept talking
Oh, okay.
because I was drunk, So
Yeah.
it was kind of like in passing, like I guess he
You
played
didn't-
it off, and then I'm like,
didn't bring it
then
up.
realized I'm like, oh, turns out he was a French horn player for Omaha Community Playhouse. He didn't know I was a truck driver, and
Oh,
we ran into each other
shit.
3 weeks later in Colorado.
That's funny.
He's
He's like,
like,
"You're
"What?"
here."
I just been following your feet halfway across the country.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's
Well,
great.
my first thought was like, oh, hey, it's that guy. Oh, shit, it's that guy.
So you could have easily set something up.
I probably could have set up a pretty good, arrangement.
Wow.
So have you had other people approach you about your feet?
No, that was the only time. I'm a little disappointed, honestly. I got
Start
big
wearing
fucking
like
feet.
sandals in the summertime. Maybe you can start making some money on the circuit.
No, I think it's
Well-
only like 20% of men.
Yeah, it's under 20%.
Yeah.
Now, if I walk into the Max,
So
say,
1 out of every 5 guys you see.
if you walk into the Max, you're gonna get hit on, guaranteed.
ooh, let's go to the
yeah,
Max.
that's probably actually the last time I was hit on by a gay guy was at the Max.
Well,
Yeah.
they're there. Yeah, but they're there.
That's what
to
they're
get
doing.
to get it done.
yeah,
They're probably pissed. Like,
They're-
why aren't you hitting on
they're
me?
numbers
dirty
games.
deeds
Dirty
done dirt cheap.
I mean, that's a numbers game, I've never been to the Max. I have friends that go to the Max, and it's a blast. I'm like, yeah, because dudes are like all,
It's fun to go there
Yeah.
with women, honestly.
Yeah.
because they went there with
Yeah.
ladies, and I was like, well,
You should live a little bit.
I never why I can't remember why I didn't go, but it was
Seems like I don't
not 'cause
know.
I didn't want to go.
Seems
It's
like the perfect
you know.
time to go to the Max. I don't know what's stopping us.
COVID.
Nah, there's nothing like that going on right now. This has been why we haven't podcasted in for over a month.
Yeah, no shit.
Yep,
Sorry.
doing it online. As far as the Zoom or whatever we were using, and people's unreliable internet
Yeah.
had issues.
Now, if you have a good interface, a good microphone, Zoom is not a problem for quality.
But for all
But
four
it just
of
kills
us,
the
people,
mood. Like
yeah,
there's no atmosphere. There's no,
bullshitting.
Yeah, there's no real. I can't stare at you awkwardly
Yeah,
from 6 feet away.
yeah. We can't. Or I'll be like checking you out and
Yeah.
undressing us.
with your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, he's undressing right now too.
And you can't do this and have
Actually-
everybody appreciate
Actually,
it.
probably could. It might be easier because going straight into your I/O. But let's not get technical. Sorry.
But we have video on, so you don't want to like be hovering over your monitor with your camera on your butthole. Hey, check this out online. All right, this is porn now officially.
Yeah.
Okay, I keep doing
unless
that.
unless
have
you're
a-
into that and like you can get paid for that.
I don't mean to steamroll your fucking podcast. So what's next? What do you got? I'm sorry. Because I was going to keep going.
No
going,
worries.
going.
We're bullshitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like you want to get the stuff, and
You do want to get to
you
the
tease
stuff.
me with
You
Star
stuff.
Wars.
Does it tell you how long we've been going?
Are you
I'm just
looking
curious
forward to
about
the Star
that.
Wars? We have
I
other
didn't-
news too.
I didn't want to break character for that, but I had to.
What?
Is he looking forward to Star Wars?
Yeah.
Let's go to
40
X Files
minutes.
for sure.
Yeah, 40,
Well, we didn't.
40 minutes.
Okay, but we didn't start. Start halfway through.
Oh, whatever.
That. That's fine. Did you see the
Are
leaks?
you one of those dorks that has to have a stick to a time?
No.
Good.
Did you see the leaks?
I didn't see any leaks, but I saw the announcements, and that's pretty sweet.
No. The X Files leaks.
Motherfucker, are we talking X-Files? Talking Star Wars?
We're talking aliens right now. There's
Okay,
UFOs.
right, fine.
Did you see what the Israel security
Aliens don't go to Israel.
former
No,
administrator?
aliens only come to America.
No. Apparently, according to aliens and the former security cyber.
Oh, according to
security
the
chief.
aliens?
According to this Israel
There you
fucking
go.
guy, there's aliens in contact with America and
Cool.
Israel.
Okay.
And Trump almost announced it to the world, and he was convinced not to.
That's fucking hilarious. What, recently?
Yeah, the guy
it's
just
a
talked about it
Israeli
last
professor and former space official for Israel. He retired a few years ago, and I guess he's like, they asked him like, why are you talking about it now? And he's like, well, I'm kind of renowned for like what he knows about, and he's like part of all these different universities, does speaking engagements. And he's like, yeah, nobody's can ruin my reputation, so I can go ahead and talk about this openly now.
Oh, okay.
So aliens exist. We have the technology, and they've asked us to not release their existence worldwide because people can't handle it until we, in their minds, the aliens said this, until we reach a certain level of technology concerning space travel. Supposedly, we're very close to that.
So South Park got it right.
So they want us to do it. Yeah, kind of.
Well, and that's the part of the whole theory or conspiracy too, though, is like slow release of information through media and entertainment to soften your mind to accept the reality of life outside of Earth, intelligent life specifically.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, let's
Real.
say for a second it's a real thing.
Real
Fine.
or fake? You think it's
Well,
real?
I mean, let's just say for a second, I would understand their thoughts because we can't get along with slightly colored, our melatonin levels make us kill each other.
Yeah, that's true.
So if I were an alien that, looked goof as fuck, I would be scared shitless, which doesn't make any sense. Why would they come to the U.S.? Anyway,
because it's America.
what the fuck?
That's not
Loud as
cool.
Fuck.
That's you.
That's not me.
Had to have been.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I have a Mac. I don't make window noises.
So
it just came through the headphones, didn't come to the thing. Real effect. Well, I mean, the idea that we are alone in the universe seems a little odd, considering how vast it is.
yeah, but
And there's all those
I think
different.
that's two different
Motherfucker,
questions.
are we gonna do this? Do we step on each other in this podcast?
Okay, first of all, aliens, real or
you.
fake?
Oh, real.
Okay.
Oh, fuck
yes,
yeah.
yes. That's the question.
Oh,
Of
fuck
course,
yeah.
there's enough stars out there. There's obviously
Yeah.
aliens out there. Are they coming to Earth? Real or
They've
fake?
been coming to Earth.
Are they coming to Earth? Real or fake?
Real. They have a Galactic Federation.
I think it's pretty. Yeah, that's what the leak is. I think it's pretty obvious they are observing.
Oh, I'm hard. Oh, yeah.
Observing.
Yeah.
Are they interacting? It's the tough part. It is the tough part. They're communicating probably in like crop
testing?
circles. I think they are.
What
Some
the,
sort of
What
being.
the fuck are they? What are they communicating with? Fucking
No, there's like
concentric
sacred
circles.
It's like
Oh.
sacred geometry and
Oh.
like,
yeah, there's sacred geometry.
and like
Sacred
there's
geom-
like a quantum computing like code in some of them now.
Yeah, there's so we sent off some messages with like binary.
Oh, the
and,
Sagan
like,
one?
Yeah, and we got a response back that matched like what we sent, and it showed like a triple or quadruple helix DNA strand when we included like a rough figure of man and what our DNA looked like.
Yeah. Did they have 4 more strands?
I think it was we have a double helix. So I think
Yeah.
theirs was a quadruple is what was sent back.
So they had.
And there were some coordinates, space coordinates for like where places are where they're from.
Yeah, it said they were silicone based and not carbon based or whatever.
Yeah, I don't remember that part.
Like
but
the
yeah, there was some
Vajankle?
sort of chemical stuff
Yeah.
they put on there.
Of course, the Vajankle is probably alien made. So
So one of the quotes from the Israeli guy
So
is
the
that
there's just cover up aliens. Like, ooh, look at that shit. Because tits aren't gonna be.
could get distracted. Maybe aliens are into ankles.
That's
Who knows?
so supposedly there's an underground base in the depths of Mars, and
Oh,
now all
yeah.
of a sudden like Elon Musk is like, we got to get to Mars. There's also supposedly, quote unquote, there is an agreement between the U.S. government and the aliens. They signed a contract with us to do experiments here, alien hybrid programs.
Yeah, it's called Mengele.
Yeah, isn't it? I've
I
heard
would
that.
assume.
I feel like I've heard that term before.
I mean-
the one in like Arizona, the fucking underground bases and shit.
I'm talking about the
Mexico.
Nazi scientist Mengele.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, basic doing scot-free experimentation on people.
Well, and that's the thing too. They think the Nazis were the first ones to really contact the aliens,
Well,
and then America like took the scientists and shit and
The
all the
Glocka.
information. Yeah, and contacted the Galactic Federation. Yeah,
if the
exactly.
Nazis had access to that kind of technology, we'd be speaking German, though. I mean, Hitler could only step on himself so much. If he had alien technology behind him, we'd be speaking German.
Yeah, well, what if they fled, lived in Antarctica?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
boys of Brazil.
Yeah, or Argentina. and shit.
Talking about
Like
the
Nazis,
aliens or the scientists?
the Nazis, scientists.
Well, we all know the Nazis fled and are hiding. That's not.
Yeah.
That's not the question here. The question is, if they were around then, we would be speaking German because if they had alien technology, they would immediately use it.
Okay, you're right. Maybe.
Well, that was
Off
part of the
topic.
rumor, though. Is
Off
that
topic. That's
How's
just.
it off
I mean,
topic?
I mean, that's just like
they were
What about
trying to
alien
perfect
technology?
it. They couldn't. They had the technology. They had to reverse engineer it and build. You know, that was the Galactic was supposed to be their big weapon to end the war.
Well, what-
Yeah.
They never completed it, though.
Why are they reverse engineering if it's given to them?
Supposedly there was a crash, like Roswell,
Roswell
style in
style.
Germany. So it wasn't like it was given to them. They recovered it and then had to reverse engineer. it.
Roswell Stein. I'm sorry.
And the Roswell could be fucking
Yeah,
just
fine.
our crash too. Honestly, maybe reverse engineering other ones too.
Well, you know, there's an explosion of
But-
technology after Roswell with like fiber optics, microwave technology,
Oh yeah,
a lot of
there's-
stuff. Aluminum.
that is a little convenient, isn't it? Do we break the sound barrier? What? Not 40 years even after we invent flight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah. I mean, that's a little. You know,
Just like
coincidental,
transistors
but-
and resistors, shit, like totally
Computing
fucking
took a
revolutionized.
huge step forward with like
electronics.
circuit boards and electronics.
yeah, but you don't necessarily need alien intervention to advance technology that fast.
I think some ideas maybe, but yeah, you're right.
I mean,
I don't-
then again, obviously, it's easy to say, you know, the other opposite of we spent 500 years, you know, trying to figure out how to suck our own dicks in the dark because we didn't know what fire was. You know, that's a
It's
little
a lot longer
exaggeration.
than 500 years, but
I was
I-
going
I-
for a Dark Ages thing, but then I wanted to work in somehow sucking their own dicks because that's funny to me.
I mean, I'm sure they tried that. In the
But I'm
Dark
saying, but we
Ages.
went, you know, with the Renaissance, and then
So where
for
were the
500
aliens during
years.
then? How come we didn't make contact with the aliens during the medieval times?
Hey,
No,
Christopher
there-
Columbus.
there you go. But this, do you
Followed
think?
an alien?
He has it in his diaries talking about USOs.
No shit.
Ships coming out of the water.
Flying
Yeah,
off.
multiple nights and stuff. He was
Hmm.
tracking it all.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
That would explain though why there's an explosion, you know, the Renaissance of technology and culture, then nothing, and then all of a sudden, boom, mid 1900s, it comes back.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a.
Cycle.
I can see that,
Maybe
but
the
also,
conduit isn't
I mean,
open or
obviously,
whatever.
this is the first I'm hearing of this. The leak thing. So email me that shit. I want to see that. It sounds cool.
Well, it's on Yahoo News.
Oh, Yahoo News. Ooh.
Well,
Well,
they
that's just
sourced to another.
That's the one he posted on my thingy. But
Yeah, it's on other places.
There's a lot of news about it.
I think it's actually from NBC.
And this is the thing though too. This exact kind of scenario has came out too in Canada like a couple of years ago. There was some former scientist that said all the same thing. And the same thing that like Bob Lazar has been saying forever.
yeah.
You know?
Who?
Bob Lazar?
Yeah, I heard you. Who's that?
He-
He's a
like the-
medical doctor, but he also was like really big into.
No, he's engineering.
Oh, the engineer dude.
Yeah,
he
he-
supposedly worked on reverse engineering their propulsion system.
He built the first ever rocket
Ooh.
car and then like
Well, maybe that's why there's recently declassified microwave propulsion from DARPA.
yeah.
He came out with where it's like this weird like triangle thing, and it basically excites whatever the fuck, and it creates propulsion using microwaves.
Oh.
So maybe that's part of it, because obviously anything that's declassified is at least 15 years old.
Oh, if not more
You know,
than
at least.
that, you know.
Yeah, and that's just information I got from fucking Modern Marvels, you know, when they're talking about, you know, F-22 and stuff like that, and then Area 51. So that kind of microwave technology, that may very well be their
Well,
propulsion.
yeah,
because
but
it require that it can work in vacuum, it can work in atmosphere, because it's using particles, not, you know,
That's the question.
air.
If there's a fucking another propulsion out there, why aren't we using that in cars and fucking?
There's
Do you
been a
wanna
lot
get-
of
do you
people
really
that have
wanna get into
invented
that?
new car propulsion systems, and the government has seized their technology and
Yeah.
shut them
No,
down.
I
Yeah,
know.
no,
after
that's
they
fair.
applied for patents.
That's
Yeah,
just
just like
a
the
ma-
electric cars. were
That's just a
shut
matter
down.
of, I mean, I don't want to be too cliche, but corporate greed in the government. That's what that comes down to.
for sure.
Because
Well, it disrupts like a large part of the oil industry, which might be the largest business on Earth.
Yeah.
I think it fucking is. I would
Yeah.
I think
literally
the-
on and in, because it comes from the earth. Dinosaurs, bitch.
Yeah, I think the true thing though that of UFO technology is anti-gravity.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
So
no, I think that's what that microwave thing is.
maybe
Well,
I don't
can
know.
look
I
up-
think
I thought it was cool that I immediately forgot about it.
Supposedly,
Bob Lazar talks about how there's an
It-
anti-gravity. They know it's anti-gravity. They just can't fully.
well,
figure
supposedly
it
it's
out.
somehow it folds space and time
Yeah.
around the vehicle and creates like a bubble that you exist in that's outside of time and space.
So that's you're just describing slip space.
So you're
Okay,
not
well,
actually, you're not actually.
space time.
You're moving space around you as opposed to propulsing
al-
yourself through
You're also
space.
describing the Futurama delivery
They were ahead of their time. See,
spaceship.
that's the information leak they're trying to give to people.
Yeah, that shit just
Fuck
comes
me,
out,
dude.
man.
That's pretty awesome.
Especially
Actually,
The Simpsons, Matt Groening. You know, they have all sorts of shit.
yeah, they predict literally everything. So.
Donald Trump coming down the escalator.
Isn't that fucking nuts?
Almost picture perfect.
Yeah,
damn.
so that's the question. If Trump knew this, would he fucking not be able to fucking spill it?
That's
That's
what
a
a lot of people have
very
been
good
saying,
point.
is that he wouldn't. But
Okay,
Sometimes you
but
think
at the
Trump
same
is smarter
time-
than you think.
No,
And, like, you
no,
know,
the people around him controlling what goes out are the people that are the smarter
know.
ones.
he probably got threatened.
he
I'm
may,
sure.
he may
like,
he may
"Listen,
have
motherfucker,
surrounded
we'll
himself
take you out."
with family and so forth, whatever. But I mean, those kind of people that had that kind of information are the kind of people that would have control over what can be said and what isn't said, and control of it. So that's a whole fucking toss-up. That's pretty interesting.
I think he's
idea.
going to allude to something. He's like not going to admit it, but he's going to like.
He's been asked about it,
essentially
and he
say
kind
it.
of said some stuff where he was just kind of left it way open-ended, and just like, well, you know, there's some stuff.
Yeah,
and,
but goddamn, everything's
He's
open
like,
with everything. He
It's
says.
it's a Bible.
well, saucers, so big, so beautiful.
Yeah, I don't think he would. I think he would say something. There's just no way he could not say something.
I was talking to
Yeah,
someone
but-
the other day about when this information came out from Israel, and then in our next topic on the aliens from the U.S. government too, that Trump was going to make a case that the aliens were like casting
Stealing
illegal
a lot.
votes.
Ah, damn it! I was going to try to use it to turn
SNL
over
did
the
a skit all about that.
No
this
shit.
weekend. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I haven't seen it yet.
They were making
Shit.
fun of the
Israeli
hearings
guy?
that were going on, you know, for all the different states. And so one of the star witnesses that Giuliani calls is like this kind of farmer-looking dude in flannel, and he's like, "The aliens took me aboard their starship,
Oh, that-
and I
that's-
saw illegal ballots."
Oh yeah, they're like, when was this? 1992. You know, yeah, like, that was
Nice.
last. I saw that one. Okay, that was I think of 2 weeks ago. What the fuck? It's Sunday night. Yeah, so would have been last. Anyway,
But yeah,
that's funny.
it's fucking pop culture. They gotta make fun of it, so you like
Yeah.
accept it. Like they're waiting for I think enough people to be non-religious to be able to accept aliens
You
as
know,
their new
that's-
Lord and Savior.
Well, I don't know about Lord and Savior, but at least if there are
the
aliens,
aliens died for you.
I wonder as twisted logic as Okay, obviously the hot word is evangelical Christians because that's what you see in the news of. They do this, whatever.
They own it.
So just kind of call it that. Okay, what mental gymnastics would they have to do to accept the reality that there are aliens, which means we are not the only.
You talking about religion?
Yes.
The Catholic
Yeah,
Church
no.
already put out a statement on that a long time ago, and
I don't think that's evangelical.
No, that's the Catholic Church. This is not insane white people.
crazy evangelical people.
Aren't evangelical the people that pick and choose?
They've never
and-
accepted any sort of reality.
exactly,
so.
and that's right.
Well, the
but-
Scientology would accept it,
but
though,
they're still
right?
holy shit.
Xenu or whatever they call
Holy
them.
shit!
And the Mormons,
Oh
probably.
my god! What are the chances? Oh, and Hubbard was right,
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
motherfucker.
No, not like he's not going to be right. They'll just
Or at
they'll
least
try to
real
convince
fucking
it. They'll
close.
he is the Xenu or whatever.
Sultan.
Get your e-meters ready. But no, it's going to be very that's the problem. That's why they won't disclose because all the
Yeah.
religions, some of them will then the aliens believe in Christ, and other religions will just be like, no, it is the government's all lying to you. Like wars will break
Well, of course,
out.
well, fuck. Of course, that's another idea that
Nah,
that
we'll
Jesus
have a
was an
water
alien.
war before that happens.
There's it goes back to the idea that Jesus was an alien. I mean, that's not new by any means.
No, but
So it's like
But look at how many different sects follow Jesus, Like, not all of them would accept it or whatever.
yeah, but that's
or
all just a matter of personal preference and changing things ever so slightly over a long period of time.
Are you a
just get-
Jesus?
Or you want to get
It just doesn't matter. There's enough
Or-
Jesus people out there that would not accept it.
oh, absolutely,
Or
absolutely.
even if they did accept it, but then they have to admit that they've been, lying to themselves for this whole time.
So-
Like,
so-
Jesus
would that
came
mean-
back into the world today. Do you think he would have to be like a pop icon culture?
yeah,
like
you
a
know
sexy
this.
Jesus.
Yeah, we know he'd have to be sexy Jesus. He'd have to have a cell phone. He'd have to have a podcast.
Rock me,
well,
rock me,
isn't
sexy
that a nice
Jesus.
coincidence?
I'm not saying anything, but
You have the beard. You have the white Jesus beard.
it's
Jesus was an otter.
it's more of a Santa
Now,
beard.
now hold on. Now, if the Protestants, okay, there's the Catholics and Protestants. That's pretty obvious, pretty split. They're pretty. We know how that happened.
I don't even. Like,
right?
There's Lutherans, though,
So,
and there's
but
Baptists.
the Protestant is
Martin
anything
Luther, 95 Theses.
Right. A Protestant is anything non-Catholic. Is a Protestant. Because that's when King Louis VIII separated from the Catholic Church because he didn't want to fuck the same woman the rest of his life. So he started his own church, Church of England, Protestant, and then kind of just branched off into this stuff and that stuff. So basically, I'm very, very abridged version of this. Basically, anything non-Catholic is Protestant. So does that mean they're going to be like double Protestant if they don't believe that aliens are Jesus or something? Is it going to like
DP,
double
double
split?
Protestant?
Yeah, dude, but it would be a whole new paradigm. I mean, we're entering a new era though too. You realize that, like astronomically.
Oh yeah, trying to get to Mars. Supposedly, we already have a base shared with aliens in the depths of Mars.
Yep.
Cool.
The moon is hollow. It's actually a starship.
It's made of cheese.
That's no
Don't
moon.
lie. That's a spaceship.
When we had our first manned mission to the moon,
Yeah.
when they dropped part of the capsule when they took off, they had set up a bunch of microphones and stuff on the moon out there, and it actually rang like a bell. And it took something like almost 2 days for the full ring to finally stop. Yeah.
What the fuck? Send me that link. That sounds cool. Problem is,
they've released that sound too. I've heard it.
Yeah. I mean,
It
it
just
doesn't
sounds
sound
like
like a ding, but it's like
well,
real low.
I get what you're saying. There's a resonant frequency.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah. So the rumor is
course,
that it's an alien base.
That's cool, but at the same time, like you just said, that's a rumor. Nothing is substantiated, unfortunately. And of course,
Oh, the truth is
like
out there.
Just like what
Government's
you
just
said,
suppressing it.
in a new day and age of new facts don't matter
Cheese.
anymore.
Oh. Yeah.
So it's like you could have
Well, there's alternative facts.
there could there
Whatever
could be
facts you want to believe.
all kinds of studies and actual observation, but the problem is, as a society, we can't tell the difference between hey, cool, I want to believe that, and actual replicated facts. So
It's America.
It's a cool idea, obviously, but there's no way to know for sure until the moon cracks open, a
There's
giant
a lot
sky
of
dragon
governments that are
destroys the
trying to
world.
get to the moon right now. China being like probably number one, and I think Russia's even got stuff where they're trying to get to the moon right now. And
Did Russia ever
supposedly-
actually make it to the moon?
China's already flown around the dark side and taken a
Russia's
whole
pretty
bunch
good
of
in
pictures.
space. They were the first ones. Sputnik
No, they were the
and
first one. Yeah, but
man
did they ever
in
actually hit,
space.
did they ever actually hit the moon? I don't remember.
No,
I
we're the
No,
only,
America
we're
is the only
ones.
country.
That's okay. That's what I thought.
We've been like what
fuck
4
yeah.
times.
But there's
or
all
something?
the International Space Station. Everyone works together.
Russia,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I think-
Russia and China, pretty much.
Russia and the U.S.
And there's like Israelis and
well, a lot of other countries, but basically it's
Anyone
Russia
that-
and the U.S. that have like permanent residency there.
anyone that believes in UFOs.
I
Fuck
want to
off.
believe.
Yeah. Do you?
Okay, is it Dark Knight? Dark Knight. No, the Black Knight. Black
Oh,
Knight. Is
no,
that thing
the
still,
satellite.
That's still around?
The black satellite?
Yeah, that's still around.
I mean,
I
they
saw-
don't release information
I
about
saw.
that thing.
I just remember reading about that, and someone like kind of debunked it, but I'm like, it's still out there. What the fuck is it? It's
Yeah.
so cool.
It's just like a random rock, but it's shaped really odd. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I have a rough idea of what you're talking about.
It's like
an
a-
anonymous object that
It's
orbits
like
the
a
Earth.
floating
It's a second
black
satellite.
obelisk.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Obelisk.
Basically,
It's shaped
well,
oddly. It looks like a kind of obsidian like chunk.
It's-
you know
it's-
what I mean?
it's
Like,
long.
yeah,
it's like a
here
big,
I'm pulling it
it's
up.
not a ball. Whatever.
It's definitely not a ball.
That reminds me of a couple years ago. I got so fucking excited because they thought the Hubble saw a superstructure in a distant star.
Oh, that's
That
they,
was
they
so
noticed the
fucking
dimming,
cool.
and they said
Yeah.
if the way that was dimming like probably wasn't a planet. It might have been a superstructure built around a star.
That was so cool. And then they realized it was like lens distortion. I was like, no,
it's just like
Halo
swamp
isn't
gas.
real.
I thought they blamed it on gases in
Yeah.
the air.
Yeah, just some sort of distortion. I was like, damn it.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing too. The cosmos are so vast. How do you?
Yeah, exactly.
like,
There's no way to
They've
know.
only like looked at a fucking.
Oh yeah,
needle.
okay, so I'm looking at the Black Knight satellite conspiracy theory.
There
It
you
does look kind of like Boba Fett's space vehicle in Star
Called
Wars.
Slave 2, you fucking Philistine.
Slave 1. It's Slave 1.
No, it's Slave 2.
No, in this canon, it's still Slave 1.
God damn, I hate this fucking retcon bullshit that Disney did.
Yeah.
Ah!
This ain't Legends. That's for sure.
Ugh.
Well,
All right, fuck it. Let's talk about Star Wars
there
now.
it is.
We're on,
Yeah.
on
There's
space.
a
Let's
photo
talk
of
about
this
Star
thing
Wars.
too.
yeah, we've seen the black satellite.
creepy.
What time? Where is that article from, though? I would like to know.
I'm
that.
on Wikipedia.
Oh, does it say when it was updated?
Last for the black satellite.
Yeah. Do
I don't know.
Dude, oh, that'd be a great porn name. Call yourself the Black Satellite. Dick so big it's got its own gravitational
you have
field.
to be a black guy, though, right?
Oh shit! I was saying, but your dick so huge it's got its own gravitational pull.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be hilarious. Call yourself
Just
Black
pulls in
Satellite.
all that pussy.
Oh, there you go.
Call mine the tractor beam.
Set to stun.
Just gone from suck to blow, sir.
Yes. I have to change the code on my luggage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do you want a regular, like a chair?
No, I'm
I
good,
can hit
man.
pause and get
I'm
you a chair
good.
at the back.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm chill.
All right.
I might fall
So
over though.
the last thing we had for our alien story was also the U.S. government
forgot
had
about
some
that.
leaked images come out of a spaceship taken from the cockpit of a fighter jet.
Yeah, but there's a lot of those.
They've admitted that so it was leaked, but the government came out and said, yeah, this is a real image. Then there's some information like, well, some people thought it might be this and that, and the scientist that supposedly studied the image was like, no, it's not a weather balloon, and there was some other theory, and it couldn't be that. But if you want to look at it, it's on my laptop here, but it's kind of like a bell-shaped stuff. You can see like a bunch of ridges and whatnot in there. Here's the original photo. So it was like the navigator, I think, of the jet took the photo.
Flight of the Navigator.
Dude, that actually kind of looks like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It does.
God, I love that movie as a kid, and I tried rewatching it recently. I'm like, oh, God. This is bad.
Yeah, that movie was great. I watched it a lot as a kid.
Last Starfighter.
So I mean, like, when
That shit does not age.
when do you
Oh.
think the government will finally admit? Like, what does it take?
I don't think they're the ones that are going to make that
Oh,
decision. I think
yeah.
there will be something that happens.
There's
Like,
gonna,
aliens are gonna come, or it's gonna be like a fake alien takeover.
well, fuck. There you go.
Well, there are some theories that the U.S. government has recreated and has its own fleet of effectively UFOs.
Yeah.
But that we've made.
Yeah.
And
We're
that
fighting
they'll use that to
We're part of the Galactic-
create a false disturbance and say, like, the aliens are here.
Oh,
but it's really
basically
our own
false,
technology.
false flag and alien
Yeah.
sighting.
That's one theory.
because we're trying to join the Federation,
Yeah.
the Galactic Federation. You have to join.
It's awful
the
convenient. It's called the
planet
Galactic
together.
Federation.
Well, yeah, it is, isn't it? I mean, it's taken out of Star Wars or whatever.
No, it's
They're
no.
trying to be. No, but they're trying to be.
It's kind of like Star Trek, when they go and visit other worlds, they have ratings and tiers.
Yeah.
And if you're not at a certain threshold,
Yeah.
they're like, don't disturb the people.
Yeah,
they got to
I'm
figure. So I think,
I'm
if we're
quite
getting
familiar
visited,
with the Prime Directive.
yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
like Prime
Shit.
Directive. If they wanted to give us technology,
I know
they
you
would,
don't know
but-
me, but I'm a fucking nerd. So don't come at me with that shit.
I don't, because I don't watch Star Trek. I know what the Prime Directive is.
Well, I
but-
don't like girls.
Well,
I mean,
how good? Yeah, clearly.
I don't like girls' attention, so I like Star Wars.
So how shitty is Discovery?
Discovery.
The new one right now or whatever. Star Trek.
Oh, I don't watch it.
Oh, so I'm a huge nerd, but I don't watch all the Star Treks going
Well,
on.
I don't watch the new ones. I mean, I never.
I think I
was
watched one episode
Just
of it.
did you watch
All right.
Picard?
I started it and I was like, eh.
Yeah.
As well as like,
I
okay,
heard his shit.
I was raised in a Star Wars house, so
Dun, 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 dun.
we watched Star Wars. We drank Coke. We were a Coke house, a Star
I'm a
Wars.
Star
house.
Wars family.
I
Yeah.
grew up with cats. I lived in a cat house, not a dog house.
I'm sorry.
My parents were not prostitutes. I had cats in the house, not a cat house. Okay, thank you.
That they
What's up?
did do sexual acts for money.
No, just foot
For fun.
posing.
For
Just
fun.
foots.
Yeah.
Just foots.
Come on my feet. Give me $5. You can go.
There you go.
All right.
$5. Gotta clean it
They're
up.
not that nice of feet.
All right, $4.
That's like the worst athlete's foot you can think about. Crusty jizz
Athlete's
toes.
feet.
Yeah, you still get a
I
jizzle,
don't-
wipe your feet
I mean,
up, you're
if
good to
you're
go.
selling feet photos, you don't want to sell athletes.
No, if
foot
they come on
photos.
your foot,
Oh,
stick with the. Come on, man.
Foot worship.
Keep up with it. We're talking about.
I'm not into sticky feet.
I'm more into sticky fingers.
Sorry. So
Need a beer. So,
Star Wars.
on to Star Wars. Let's do a little recap. You paid attention, just for audience sake. There's a whole bunch of new TV shows coming
and movies.
and movies
From Lucasfilm.
from Lucasfilm, including other things that aren't Star Wars. I don't know how I feel about that.
well,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about Willow or Blood and Bone, wherever it is.
Yeah.
There's a Children of the Blood and Bone.
That's the one. And Indiana Jones
And Indiana
can
Jones.
stop.
It's okay.
Fucking stop.
It'll suck, but I'll watch it.
Yeah, I'll watch
God.
it.
I mean,
they're
does
bringing
Harrison
aliens back
Ford
in?
even want to? Does Harrison Ford even want to fucking do that, or does he know?
He's
does
80.
he need another
He's
plane?
senile.
I
He
mean,
doesn't fucking know.
He's got to be getting paid so much.
yeah, I know. I'm saying, does he
doesn't
need like
care.
another jet or something? I mean, what the fuck?
Well, he keeps crashing
He
them.
wrecked them all.
He's a terrible.
He's been in like 4 or 5 pilot accidents.
Well, I was saying just like same reason like they forced him to basically be in the new Star Wars, and
Yeah.
even then he's like, no, kill me,
Kill me,
Kill me.
Kill me now.
First one.
give me back my family,
I'm Batman.
kill me now. Okay,
Kill me.
so did you ever see Willow? Did you guys actually see the movie Willow?
No, I was asking you about.
I've never seen it.
I know they
I know
watched
of
it one time.
Warwick Davis is in it. I want to see it, but
I know I've
seen.
seen like snippets of it.
Willow?
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
It's
Maybe
like,
I've seen
it's
it.
something you would like because it's like medieval Hobbit fantasy.
Yeah,
shit.
it seems like a Lord of the Rings ripoff, from what I understand.
Yeah, essentially.
With Val Kilmer and Warwick Davis.
You mean
so-
those creatures with that are short with those big furry feet? I just want to take pictures of.
It depends on what you're into.
Have you ever seen the Ewok cartoon?
Not the cartoon, but the show.
There's a cartoon apparently. That I didn't know
I've never
about.
seen
I don't
Holiday
recall a
Special.
cartoon.
But not the holiday special. There was a cartoon with Ewoks, and I remember this. It's kind of weird. I just thought about this recently because of all the announcements. The daycare, I guess, at my church, old church, I should say,
Protestant.
had 2 animation cells, original animation cells of Ewoks from the Ewok movie
Wow.
or cartoon on the wall that I just now realized are worth probably a lot of fucking money.
No, most likely.
And they're just sitting there. But they were, fuzzy little bear things.
Yeah. Well, they probably took them down now. 'cause
Holy
no one
shit.
Oh
knows
yeah,
what
they had an
shit is.
Ewoks TV series.
Maybe that was it. But I was like,
Yeah, it was-
I just realized
It was
that's
called
fucking awesome.
Ewoks. It's an American, Canadian, Taiwanese animated television series.
You know, I actually think I might
sexy.
have seen one of the episodes of those as a kid. I
I
know
think-
I watched the movies.
I watched the first 20
It was
minutes
on
of the Star
ABC.
Wars, the Christmas special, and I couldn't stand it.
The Lego?
No, the original, Star Wars Christmas.
yeah. I kind of want to watch it just to see it.
I do again. Just
it's
to,
just
yeah.
it's Star
Oh,
Wars.
it was all about
you know?
Wicket, apparently.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
show?
makes sense.
Yep,
Yeah.
the Ewok show was
Of course.
all about
He's
Wicket.
I mean, he's the fan
okay,
of
so
fun.
let's put a pin in all the cool stuff coming out. There's a serious concern that I cannot be the only person having is with all this volume, are they gonna fuck it up?
Yeah.
They've already
I mean,
been
not
fucking
all
it
of
up.
them are going to be great.
Right.
Well,
but
okay, so they did a
Mandalorian-
big thing though. They put Favreau in charge of a lot of this stuff.
and Dave Filoni. That's
Yep.
the big one.
Yep.
John Favreau, great. Dave Filoni, that's the money.
I mean, some of
Because
his
he had
writing's
Clone
not
Wars.
the best. Some of it's
But
not
he
the
had Clone
best.
Wars, though.
Yes,
All
he
of
did,
it.
and he's doing the Bad Batch.
Oh my
Obviously,
god!
and Ahsoka.
So the new one, also the droid one, is that going to be a?
Yeah, they're setting a lot of stuff up. There's
the-
what's called I think it's an animation, I believe, from what I heard.
the droid,
story.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
there's
is
also
it going to be the same
a
type
droid
of?
story.
there's the Visions, the anime Japanese.
Yeah, I
anime
didn't. I'm
stories.
interested about that's
It's gonna be
cool.
10 short stories, I think.
Oh,
There's
okay.
let's
Kinda
see,
like
there's
Halo
Star Wars
Legends.
Acolyte, Star Wars Road. Oh, what is that called? Rogue Squadron.
Rogue Squadron.
That's the movie.
That's
There's
the movie
Lando.
directed by Patty. What's her nuts from
Jenkins. Wonder Woman.
Thank you. Fuck.
We got Lando, and they're bringing back what's his name?
Donnie Glover.
Yep.
Okay, I was saying like
Child-
don't do Donald Glover.
Childish
It's going to be
Gambino.
fucking useless.
Childish Gambino.
I think it'd be a much more interesting character than they portrayed Han Solo as in Solo. Solo was.
This is Tatooine.
Did you like Solo?
Is okay.
Yeah, I've watched it multiple times, but it's kind of more
Right.
like
It's
I'm
just
going to jerk off while this is on in the background.
It's just unnecessary.
I've seen it a few times. I'm like, this. Yeah, it's like I don't.
Did you hear they had to reshoot a good chunk of the movie because the guy was such a horrible actor?
No shit.
Yeah, yeah.
They forced him to go take acting classes.
That's funny as fuck. Well, I like Woody Harrelson.
yeah, he's
I like
always good.
Khaleesi,
and
Daenerys, Targaryen.
Jesus Christ,
My,
from Westworld.
my queen,
the Jesus Christ,
Donnie. no, I don't know. Who he's
the
talking
black
about.
lady from Westworld, the madam from Westworld.
Oh, I haven't watched Westworld.
The robot.
Yeah,
Droid. I don't know her name.
crap.
Actually,
Like-
kinda
like her. I
did
really
not-
like her. I cannot remember.
I
who
didn't
the
really
fuck it is.
like that droid. She was like
Droid.
too the droid.
Oh, what the fuck? That was ugh.
I said
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah. It's like
What droid
Lando
you guys
fucking
talking
that
about?
droid.
From Solo, where
God damn,
Lando's
Lando
like,
fuck,
yeah,
he's
fuck
got
the
to
droid.
fucking that droid.
yeah.
He had
That-
to have fucked the droid.
But it's stupid. But okay.
It kind of reminded me of what's the show where How to Travel the Universe or whatever, and it always bring a towel, number one.
Yeah.
And it has I can't think of his name. He voices the droid, and he's always sad and depressed.
Yeah. Jesus Christ! I hate
the
this. That
Hitchhiker's
thing was-
guy.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah.
The guy that did the droids or
Snape,
robot.
Snape.
Yeah.
Snape.
The actor that played Snape.
Oh, I always blank on his damn
Alan
name.
Rickman.
Thank
Rickman.
you.
He does the
Fuck.
robot's voice. He's a depressed robot if you haven't seen the movie.
I've seen it a long
But
time
the female
ago.
robot in the Star Wars, that's kind of reminds me of the same thing. It's just always kind of just dour on everything.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I could see
But
that.
So
She just didn't seem like a droid. To
I don't
me.
understand. I hope in the new stuff they don't sit there and explain stuff from the original series, like the original trilogy, because in Solo they explained why their ship acts up because it's actually a droid's consciousness, whatever, droid in the ship.
Yeah, that's how
Okay.
he got his blaster.
And then it shows why there's a big fork in the middle of the Millennium Falcon. Okay, all these this is basically just a big setup movie to a movie from 40 years too late.
Well,
I don't understand.
One of these is the
point.
Rogue Squadron's a prequel to a prequel.
Yeah, Rogue Squadron
And then
though.
Solo was a
I
prequel, so
I hope Rogue Squadron is going to be as good as the game because holy shit, I spent a lot of time on that game. Ooh,
is it a good game?
N64, baby.
It looks like the new
Ooh.
one.
New one. I didn't bother with it. The mechanics look shitty to me,
Okay.
so I didn't.
I didn't have
bother with it.
64, but so
So-
Lando. What else? What other
But
ones you
there's
gotta go to?
Star Wars Visions. You know what that is?
That's
That's
the
the
anime
anime
ones.
That's an animated one?
Yeah, that's their.
What
like,
is Vision
and
supposed to mean? Is it like
animated
Jedi
it's like,
stuff? or
no,
Yeah,
it's
no, no.
10 animated short stories.
Okay.
It
Don't
seems
know.
like it's going to be like the Halo Legends,
I think it's gonna be like different
Where-
animators though for each story. So it's
I'm
like a separate
guessing-
story.
like Halo Legends or Matrix.
Yeah,
The
Here-
Matrix
here's might be a movie.
Animatrix. There we go.
Star Wars Rangers of the New Republic.
No, that's a show,
That's the
and that's
TV
the
show.
Mandalorian.
I think
Okay.
that's gonna be Gina,
Oh, yeah.
Cara Dune.
Oh,
I think she's gonna be the. Ranger.
I'd let her
She's a
beat my
ranger.
ass raw.
Yeah, exactly.
dude, she got so fat.
What?
Oh my
You
god,
like that
Gina
though?
Carano.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, dude. You see her UFC photos? Holy shit! Now, obviously, there's a difference between being an actor and being a full time MMA fighter. But you've never seen her MMA photos?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
But she's also got like armor on now. and
Yeah, but then she
everything.
goes from season 1 to 2. It's like, oh, you had a baby or something. Like, whoa. It was
I don't know if I thought
it was
that.
a shock to me. I go, holy shit, she's a lot bigger than I thought. Than she was last season.
Yeah,
But still, it's like,
maybe.
oh boy,
Well, I don't know if she's actually going to be in that. I kind of hope so. I would love it.
that'd be
You
great.
know,
well,
she
I-
needs another show.
Well,
She needs a
yeah,
show.
but she's a marshal though, so she can't.
She could be talking to
Yeah.
the Rangers or something.
Well, I think the Rangers are the probably a spinoff of the X-wings.
yeah,
That's what I was
Filoni.
hearing. Was
Filoni.
like something
That's-
about more
Well, yeah,
piloting.
but I think she could be part of that because she's like
Hopefully,
she took the marshal
But
badge. Or
what I'm more
whatever.
concerned about, or concerned and excited about, is the Ahsoka spinoff.
Yeah,
where
that's
it's
what I was
going
going
to
to bring up
be.
next.
Good or bad.
I'm blanking on names today. Son of a bitch.
The actress's name?
Yes.
Rosario Dawson.
Thank you. God damn.
Rosario.
I don't
Rosario.
understand why I can't think of names right
Rosario.
now. Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka. She did a pretty good job as Ahsoka. I like that, but it's so hard to get those Togruta tails to look natural.
Why were they wrinkly?
Well,
The wrinkles.
it's just the Togruta tail, like, it's supposed to flow with the body. It's part of the body, just like the
Supposed to be-
Leku of the Twi'lek.
Yeah.
But it's like they're clearly foam rubber, and they're just sitting there going. Brrr, brrr. I'm like, God,
Yeah.
what
Well,
can you
that's
do?
the way
I
it
thought it
was in
was
the
a-
original Star Wars.
I thought it was like
Ah.
a rattle. I thought it was a rattle at one
No,
point.
it's
'cause
just
she was like
bouncing.
Oh, I've watched Clone Wars too.
hate
so yeah, I know the way they're supposed to be, but
Right. But I
It-
mean, just like, obviously in live action, it's kind of hard to translate because there's one Togruta in live action, and that was
it's
whatever,
like,
the Jedi Master. You see her
what-
get gunned down, and that's it.
yeah. Well, what did they do with like? Did they animate that after post or whatever?
No, that's just
or
fucking
did
rubber.
they
No,
just
season 2 of Mandalorian has a severe decline in practical effects. It's like the second episode, maybe, with the boat, when he's on the
Yeah.
boat, and it shows the Mon Cal like put his hand on the tail to get the money, and it's just like clearly just a plastic paw. It looks so bad. It's like, fuck.
There was some when the egg hatched and it was like swimming around the bowl. I thought it looked fake as fuck. I was like, that's not even good practical effect.
I thought it was a little bit of a ripoff. I mean, that's a blatant ripoff of Alien, but still
Yeah.
kind of funny. That scared the shit out of me. Those fucking
homage.
space galactic arachnids scared the shit out of me, honestly. I'm like, ugh,
Yeah,
blah.
yeah. That's what Game of Thrones should have had. Ice spiders.
Galactic arachnids.
Yeah, galactic arachnids. Okay, so what other ones did you not read?
So
off
excited
yet?
for that.
Andor.
Andor, don't
That
give a
is
fuck
fucking
about.
pointless.
Prequel
We,
is the prequel.
we know exactly how the fuck it's going to
That's
end.
the sequel to the prequel.
No, it can't be the sequel
that's
to the
a
fucking
that's a
prequel because he
prequel.
fucking dies in Rogue
It's a
One.
prequel to the prequel.
What do you think of Rogue One?
I like Rogue One.
I thought that was
there were some problems in it. There was also
I like Rogue One a lot. The more I watched it, juxtaposed against the other three, I was just like, okay, I appreciate Rogue One a lot more. And supposedly Disney neutered it when they made him reshoot a bunch of shit and edit out all the good stuff.
The first trailer had like shots that were never seen in the film.
So as a movie, outside the Star, just not even don't worry about Star Wars universe. As a movie, I thought I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, I could see that.
The plot was pretty coherent. There wasn't a whole lot of discrepancies.
I liked
it was
the
great.
characters.
But then you put that up against the sequels, and then Solo, and I don't know. I missed something else. I don't know. It's
That's
like,
it.
This is the best fucking thing they've ever made because it's everything else is so fucking.
The bar was
true.
so fucking low.
I mean, and Rogue One is the best movie they've made by far.
Absolutely. But we all know how it fucking ends. And halfway through watching, I was so excited because Donnie Yen was the blind master. Like, fucking Donnie Yen. Fuck yes, dude. And then they start the beach scenes. I'm like, oh, no. They all have to die. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the theater going, making these weird sounds. Jay's like, what the fuck are you doing over there? I'm like, they're going to die. He's like, don't tell me. Like,
yeah, you ruined it.
Watch the first movie, dipshit.
Yeah.
They say. But we don't know how to end. So what the fuck's the point of the series? Except more Star Wars.
They like him, apparently. Like that character.
Actor?
And that was like
that
was the first series they ever announced. Before they even announced Mandalorian.
Andor?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Must have missed that.
It was when they were filming like The Last Jedi, they announced Rian Johnson was gonna have a fucking trilogy that they have not announced. And they announced Andor or whatever. So this one's been around for a while.
Well,
but which other ones have we not read off yet?
Star Wars: The Bad Batch.
Yep, that's a Clone Wars
I'm
sequel,
psyched for that.
essentially.
I'm so glad they're keeping that going because I really like
the animation looks good. Did you see the trailer for that one?
Oh yeah,
yeah, it looks good.
I think they only had last I checked. There's only 2 out. So
episodes?
No, trailers.
Okay. What?
Yeah, no, I wanted to see like visions. I wanted to see all this stuff, but I couldn't find anything past.
Yeah.
Do you guys take breaks? I got a pee.
We can take a break.
Got to make a sissy.
But we're in the middle of Star Wars.
Yeah, well,
we can wrap up Star Wars and take pee-pees.
Well,
no, I'm not done talking Star Wars.
That's a lot.
That's why I say we wrap up Star Wars.
That's why I want to stop.
We come back.
Well, because I want to keep talking about Star Wars. And I want to talk about it while with
just keep recording. Let's go pee.
Yeah, and break.
We'll be right back.
Clean your bins. You can get syphilis from a trash can.
I hope so. Why else do you dig through it?
Welcome back to Trash Talk.
We're digging through today's trash, getting syphilis. Come join us.
Speaking of syphilis, most of what Disney's put out feels like an STD.
Yeah, it's definitely venereal.
It definitely like kind of like plagues on you or whatever.
I don't understand how they're. I mean,
they had no
so fucking
no plan.
Bad.
No plan.
Fuck.
No plan.
And that's what goes back to why I
think it's where Favreau comes in, though.
A lot of this stuff freaks you out.
The fact that I like Mandalorian is surprising to me because I spent a lot. Fuck you. I spent a lot of time and money on expanded universe stuff
and Legos.
Like I have a bookshelf in my house with about $1,500 worth of Star Wars books, and then I have all the games
comics.
And all the No, I never got the comics, but all the books and just the time.
Thrawn.
And then they go, hey. That doesn't count. And then we're back to this bullshit. And then that dumb cunt has the audacity.
I bought all this, and now I'm just going to throw it in the trash.
And that dumb bitch has the audacity to say, oh, we don't have any source material. It's hard to come up with original stories.
That was a terrible thing. I don't know how that lady said
Wasn't that her job?
You could spend...
Yeah.
Okay, so and let's just say...
Lucas left him with a big playbook.
Yeah, that's the point that pisses me off the most.
Or story outline.
Disregard all that. But I was thinking, if they just took New Jedi Order from... 1999, the books 1999 that were actually advertised on TV by Mark Hamill, which is pretty fucking funny. Just take that series. There's like 15 books in the New Jedi Order. That's like, you know how much just start there. Just start there. Or do Old Republic. All the cool shit in Old Republic. Oh, I love the Old Republic. But it's like Bane. They'll never make a Bane movie because it's going to be have a hard R. Like it's going to be like, holy shit.
And it would be Keanu Reeves, right?
So good. Oh my fuck. He couldn't be Bane. He's not a bad guy. I don't know who would be Bane, but Keanu Reeves could be. He could probably be one of the protagonist Jedi, but absolutely not Bane.
Disney would never make a movie about a villain that evil.
But it's also they love their prequels, so they love their backup stories. So are you familiar?
They love money opportunities.
Derek, are you familiar with Darth Bane series?
No.
Okay, it's a 3-book trilogy, basically explaining the Rule of Two, how it came about.
Sith.
Well, he started off with Batman and crab face
A
Bane.
little bit different Bane.
Okay.
Slightly different Bane.
Does he have a crab face?
Funny enough, in the second book, he does have Orbalisk armor, which are basically crab-like crustaceans that are permanently attached to him. Which is kind of funny.
Isn't Kylo Ren kind of a ripoff of Bane?
No, Kylo Ren's a bitch-made cunt.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
I hate that
But his
fucking
mask
character.
is kind of
Biatch.
similar to Bane's. From an image I've seen.
Oh, you mean
of
actually
him.
like DC Bane?
No.
No, Bane didn't have a mask.
Oh.
Yeah. You're thinking of Revan. And even then that was Mandalorian.
Yeah, you're right.
Even though that was a Mandalorian mask, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, the point is, it is graphic. Like the violence they describe is like, holy shit! Like, if you make this into a movie, oh boy! I mean, it's like, think about Hellraiser except Star Wars.
One thing I've enjoyed about
would be
Mandalorian is watching how Favreau handles death scenes. Like this latest episode was a really great example. Guy got hit by a spear, run over by tires. People
That
have
was good.
presumably been cut in half. He did, he never shows the graphic
Yeah.
part of it, but how is he still getting it into the visuals?
What is kind of a cop out though when you have a vehicle scene and then obviously the vehicle's put it. It's like, well,
I know.
duh.
I almost want to see some body stuck on the tire as it rolls over.
Yeah, see, I'm not into that because that was the problem with The Last Jedi.
Like just the helmet or something.
There was the one when there's the fight scene in Last Jedi. She throws him into some fucking thing, and all this poof stuff comes out. There's like the guy in the red who falls in this fucking grinder thing, and all this little dust falls out. Yeah, it happens.
Last Jedi.
It happens in the middle of Last Jedi. In that fight scene.
Is that the one where they fight
the really bad choreographed one where the guy clearly misses Rey's head because she didn't duck in time? Is in the movie.
That's when they fight the Imperial Guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right after
I think
she killed Snoke.
I've seen it
He did.
twice, and I don't remember a goddamn thing about it except the stupid parts. I guess it's the parts.
It's one of those stupid parts that pisses me off, like the parody part too.
But the part where
there's that fucking you think it's a ship, and then it's steaming the clothes, like a fucking Spaceballs skit.
Oh,
is
yeah.
in The Last Jedi. They parody
must have
Star
missed
Wars
that.
in the fucking movie. I know it's
it doesn't
one of those
help
things
that
you
two
don't even think
directors
about.
are having a pissing match in the middle of this massive franchise. That doesn't help.
Okay. Enough about.
All right, so we got two more
Okay, what else?
new ones coming out, and I want to definitely. This one I want to save for last, is I'm interested in what you guys think. So, there's one called Star Wars: The Acolyte. What do you guys know about that?
I think that could be some.
Do you
prequel
know what that
stuff.
is though?
That's got to be the. Oh, that's the.
you know what the acolyte is.
No, it's a rank in the rank for Sith, right?
What's a Sith acolyte is basically the workaround.
Is this where they talk about
rule-
Darth
It's a
Maul might
Padawan.
come in?
I thought.
Yeah,
No,
Maul's
Maul-
going to be in Kenobi if anything.
No, I think Maul will be in
Well, he has to be in Kenobi.
Andor. No, not Andor. The fucking Lando. Because he was in in Solo.
Maul's in Solo.
Yeah,
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was at the end. Daenerys calls him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Maul shows
fuck.
up.
Whoa, shit. Again, I don't remember much of that movie.
You can't say
Yeah.
fuck on the fucking show.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yourself.
Fuck.
Yeah. Whew, fuck
Jesus
me in the-
fucking Christ.
Shit, fuck me in the cunt. Maul, he's going to show up at Kenobi. It's kind of I think that's why they're making it, is because...
Well, no,
No,
so-
'cause Hayden.
Fuck. Anyway,
hang on.
That's still going to be Star... Okay, an acolyte. Basically, the fucking acolyte is the workaround for the World War II, so they can train people in using Sith, using the dark side and stuff, but they don't
So it'll be like
fully train
reverse
them.
Jedi.
So they're basically, they train them in stealth, in assassination, kind of stuff like that. But
Politicking.
they're not full blown Sith. That's why they're called acolytes, because they're trained in the dark side, but they don't have mastery of the dark side.
So you still have the two Sith,
Yeah.
the master
like
and
the
the apprentice,
younglings, but they're
and then
acolytes.
acolytes.
But the acolytes are the basically
Younglings.
not necessarily underlings, just anybody that has an affinity for the Force.
They're
They
the
take and manipulate
assassins.
into the dark side. Like Asajj Ventress was technically an acolyte. Acolyte. Because
Okay.
she wasn't.
Okay.
All right, you
part of
guys,
it, too.
you guys said some stuff that I think was going to go well with the last one, which I'm guessing you guys already know which one it is.
Assad.
No.
Ventress.
Obi-Wan
Asajj, not
Kenobi.
Asajj.
Asajj. That's what I was wondering.
Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. And the fact
Hayden
not just
Christensen.
not
what do you guys
not
think?
just not
He's
just
coming back as
Ewan.
Vader.
Yeah, not just Ewan McGregor, but
I'm
Hayden
happy about
Christensen.
Ewan, but nobody liked Hayden to begin with. He
No,
was a little bitch.
I will defend
wasn't
the
that good of
prequels,
an actor.
man. I'm defending the prequels here.
You know what?
I love Hayden Christensen as
That's
Darth
the
Vader.
motherfucker, isn't it? When you first see it, you're like, this is fucking
You
fucking that's
underestimate
awful,
my
right?
power.
Right. But then you have to understand that that's a perfect portrayal of Vader pre-armor, because he was a whiny little bitch who thought everything revolved around him because he was a chosen one.
Exactly.
So I go, oh fuck, that was fantastic. In
Yeah.
retrospect, I fucking love that.
Of course,
Because you understand it.
Of course he's awkward around girls. I don't like sand. This fucking like slave kid that doesn't know what the fuck he's
He grew up
talking
on
about.
Tatooine. Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, he's a fucking slave kid.
That's why I hate sand.
That's why he hates sand. But like everyone makes fun of that line. About, I hate sand.
I
But
fucking hate sand.
everyone hates sand.
It gets
but-
everywhere.
Yeah, exactly what he says. I'm excited for Hayden to come back.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to battle because they're going to meet each other at some point.
Well, I'm curious if it's going to be. I am really curious about that. Like how they're going to.
I'm sure there'll be some. Is this a movie or a series?
Series. It's a
Why are
limited.
we giving Hayden Christensen a legitimate paycheck for probably more than 1 year? Oh well.
I mean,
because
no,
he was good at it. He was a good Darth Vader
Didn't
because
like,
he was
go
a
into
little
like
bitch.
a drug spiral post Star Wars.
No, not Hayden.
If you had Star Wars money, you'd go into a fucking drug spiral.
Well, he also couldn't get a legit job doing anything else.
I mean, Alec Guinness was, drowning in coke and pussy for 20 fucking years.
what? No, that's the life.
So was Carrie Fisher though.
Yeah, and she's dead now.
Yeah. So what's your
She
point?
got
Yeah,
ejected out into
so what's
space.
your point, Derek? Everyone
Also-
does drugs in Star Wars universe.
No, I'm not bitching about
Yeah,
it.
but also
drugs.
Carrie
Smoking
Fisher though, had a
spice.
hell of a career post Star Wars.
Who?
Which,
Carrie?
Oh yeah, behind the scenes
The
type of
Burbs.
stuff. But like I was kind of surprised just reading her credits. Like, oh shit! And then you see Mark Hamill, who did Corvette
Joker.
Summer,
The Joker.
The
The Joker.
He's known as the Joker, really.
and then he did
He's
voice
every
actor
voice
stuff,
of
which
the
is
Joker.
great.
Yeah.
And then there's Harrison Ford, who's like, I'm too cool for all of this.
I'll be
Yeah,
Indiana
I'm
Jones.
Indiana Jones now.
Jack Ryan.
But anyway, Obi-Wan is supposed to be a limited series. It's like six
Kenobi.
episodes miniseries.
It would kind of have to be because they
You
have
think
to
there's no Storm of
shoehorn.
Starship then?
Well, there's not
so
much
much-
story to tell.
Well, the problem is they have to fucking make room in they're crowding their own canon because they disregard all this shit and they start new shit. So they're really shoehorning these stories into this, which I'm.
See, this is my thought on Hayden Christensen.
Ahsoka.
Sum it up with this.
Hold on, Ahsoka's decent. Ahsoka is good because she doesn't exist before Clone Wars, so her story is open ended.
well, she's Filoni's.
Same with Bad Batch. Same with all these like Mandalorian. These things are not the core group that they have to figure out how to shove into. That's
make 'em
why I got
fit.
so tired of
Like
books
Lando.
about Luke Skywalker because I'm like,
Lando,
there's no
droids.
fucking way you're doing all this shit and you're not even 30. It's like it's like it's not believable where they're shoehorning these adventures in. It just gets so saturated.
So that's the question. Like with the droid story,
Yeah.
it's C-3PO and R2-D2. Obviously, they're owned by Luke Skywalker and fucking like Obi-Wan and Anakin and like all this other times. Like. So how many other characters are we going to see in that show?
I'm thinking it's just going to be an
can't just-
hour long.
I think it's supposed to be geared towards kids from what I read.
Well, fuck, it's all geared toward
There was
fucking
already
kids.
an R2-D2 and C-3PO.
but this
TV
sounds very
show.
specifically like it's supposed to be a little kid show.
Well, okay. No, what I'm thinking is though, it's going to be between 6 and 7, where it's just going to show R2 in a alone in a dark room with his thoughts, and it's just beep
Yeah.
boop
And
beep boop
C-3PO is just like, and I got a new red arm.
boop boop boop
All
for an
sad?
hour at a time. His existential crisis of a
But
droid.
you would watch it, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. You would. So, I mean, I could probably care less
The
about
droid was.
those.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But this is interesting to me. All of these series are either original or prequel era,
Yeah.
or somewhere in between. None of them are Disney era.
Okay. Droid Story is going to feature a brand new hero.
Oh.
And then he'll be guided by R2-D2 or
Oh.
could be heroine, but they'll be guided by R2-D2 and C-3PO.
It's probably
See-
on
Yeah, 3PO.
heroin? Spice.
What? Yeah, spice dick shit.
It's kid-centric series along the lines of the lackluster, quote-unquote, Resistance. There'll be animated.
Oh,
Well,
right. I forgot about that.
Kenobi's a 6-episode miniseries, and Lando will be an event series.
Maybe it's going to show how Kenobi went from 30 to 80 in 20 years, or 18 years technically.
Kenobi?
Yeah, I mean, because Alec Guinness
Yeah,
is,
yeah, yeah.
you know, that whole thing. But it's like, oh, hey, they might explain the shit he has to go through.
I've honestly thought that like he has to use the Force so hard or something, and it like drains him or something. You know?
I'm almost 100% sure that's how they're going to have to play
Do
that.
you also think Liam could show up.
Neeson?
Yeah, Qui-Gon.
Well, Qui-Gon shows up as a Force ghost in canon.
He does have a
Yeah,
very
but he-
specific skill set, though, so...
I think it wouldn't show up necessarily. He'd probably just voice, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, I hope so. If you're bringing in Hayden, bring in fucking Liam.
Wait, I mean, for a penny for a pound, might as well bring back.
Well,
the
if Hayden's doing Darth Vader, then Neeson's dead unless he Force ghosts his way into the show.
He's the first Force.
It will only be a Force ghost.
He is the first Force ghost. There's a series in Clone Wars where he shows up to Yoda and Obi-Wan essentially, and it's like, I have more lessons for you to learn. And they go on a big quest. I love that Yoda quest.
Sure about he's the first Force ghost?
No, but
There's
well, one of the movies they talk about it.
Where...
I think it might have been Obi-Wan, where he's like, we've learned to. He's talking to Vader, I think, in the very first movie, and he kind of alludes.
Strike me down. I'll be more powerful.
He's like, you know what? We've learned.
Because he learned it from. But Qui-Gon relearned it because the Jedi had lost their way. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know. Okay.
You don't.
But it's okay. Fine. But it's the fact that if he shows up, it's an empty Force ghost, and he's going to give him information about whatever, which would be pretty cool. But I'm really curious. What the fuck is this going to be about? I mean, is it going to be about him building the rebellion? I mean, it's because
No.
Exactly. I'm so excited and so nervous.
He's got to ditch the babies. You know, he's just transportation, right?
No,
he takes Luke.
No, he dumped the babies on Tatooine.
No, I think it's 10 years after Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
So
well
Hayden
into...
is fully Darth, and Obi-Wan's been secluded for 10 years.
He's Darth as fuck.
Darth as fuck. And they're supposed to... Are they going to, like, mind battle? Or is Obi-Wan going to leave the planet for some reason? That's what I've wondered.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're going to face each other. And it's like you said, it probably is going to explain why he's super old.
Yeah.
It almost has to. I mean, you can't just be desert living.
So they're already shooting some of this stuff. Obi-Wan starts in March. It's scheduled in England.
Good.
As in, like, shooting or airing?
Yes, let the hate flow through you.
But they're going to start shooting it, or they're going to start airing it?
What? Shooting
or airing?
Some are shooting, and some are about to start.
I think everything's been starting to shoot. I wouldn't be surprised if we get Bad Batch pretty soon, though. That trailer is the farthest thing along.
I really like that idea.
Yeah. Derek, you need to watch the Clone Wars.
I've watched some of it, so I know Ahsoka from some of that.
Did you watch the finale? That didn't happen this year.
I started...
That happened this year. And that's the thing. He's a Darth Maul fan.
Oh, I love Darth Maul.
You'll so love this Ahsoka.
Oh my God, I got to
Maul.
show you a picture if you remind me of Halloween a few years ago when I was Darth Maul. I did a really good job in the face makeup.
Well, you say that.
It was really good.
All right.
I saw it.
And?
It was okay.
Okay.
You're full of shit.
I was also dressed up as Obi-Wan that night, though.
Yeah,
so
we fought.
You cross swords?
yeah, of course.
Sabers.
Slice his fucking
we
face
crossed
off.
streams.
Slice his fucking face off.
Or at least bruise it.
We'll just say by the end of the night, I was a spider thing. Mechanical.
Oh. that's a lot of effort. That
So, we've gone through this series. What are you most excited for?
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Derek?
Ooh, let me look at the list again here.
Ooh,
I don't know.
I
don't know as much of the backstory as you guys know from all the other like canon books and all that material. And I haven't watched all of Clone Wars, so for me, probably Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I want to say I'm more excited for Obi-Wan.
The title is Kenobi, you fucks.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. But
Obi-Wan
no,
Kenobi.
the title is the Kenobi.
No, it says Obi-Wan
it's
Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. That is
Shit.
the logo.
Well, I guess I am the asshole.
Yeah, but I'm more worried about that one not being as good.
Yeah. I can see that, but Ewan McGregor is the jizz, so...
Yeah, I'm just excited to see those characters portrayed again, essentially.
I would fucking love for there to be a crossover where they do have Ahsoka in the mix somewhere because they're
You
all...
should meet Luke,
you know.
essentially, somehow, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think
No.
so. I think so. She's around, why wouldn't she go to talk to Luke?
Because she
Because
doesn't know
Luke's
of
not
his
supposed
existence.
to know anything. He's supposed
And she doesn't
to
know
be hidden.
of his existence because that's post-Vader.
She knows the Empire falls,
By just
though.
a second. But it's still post-Vader, but she doesn't know.
Yeah, they kept all that stuff quiet.
The
Fucking
fact
word travels. The rebellion would tell everyone that Luke Skywalker defeated Darth Vader and the Emperor, and the Empire's
Oh,
gone.
no, but
in
you're,
the
now you're
Ahsoka-
talking about
okay,
Vader
you mean-
being dead,
No,
though.
I'm saying Ahsoka
Yes.
can't. No, goddamn, Ahsoka cannot. So I'm saying Ahsoka being in the Kenobi series. That's what I'm saying.
No, she's not.
Like,
in.
Luke will be 10 years old
where
at
they
this
kinda
point, right?
cross paths every once in a while. Yes. So it'll be 10 years after. So Vader is well established as being far too far gone for salvation.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping. God damn it! I'm really hoping that Ahsoka at least makes an appearance.
In Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes.
I don't. That's
Because she's at large, doing her fallen Jedi shit.
maybe
So-
it would be cool, but she has her own show. Why would she make an appearance?
Because she has her own show. It's called Cross Promotion, son.
Okay, but let's talk about her show. Is it a sequel to Rebels?
No, because her show is a spinoff of Mandalorian, so
Yeah.
it's set in the exact same time period. So I was kind of bummed at how little she was in Mandalorian. I thought she was going to be a main character of the second
I
season.
mean, I
but
thought she would not let a fucking baby Grogu go.
that was odd.
You know,
like you
she-
found you have one more fucking Force person in the universe, and you're like, see you when I see you.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you train him. I know you're a fucking Mandalorian bounty hunter, but Seeing Stone. So she's gonna show up somehow.
Yeah.
But I think that's what they're planning is that the Ahsoka, Rangers of the New Republic, and Mandalorian branch off on themselves and then like all come back together for some climatic event. They're trying to Marvel universe it. They're trying to Marvel
I can
universe
see
it.
Well,
that.
yeah, of course. That's why they have all
can
these
see it.
series. And Favreau and Mandalorian's been dropping all sorts of little Easter eggs everywhere to like tease a lot of these spin-offs that are being confirmed.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like Iron Man, essentially.
I just hope Bill Burr shows up again. I was so surprised. Like, hey, all right.
Yeah, I like that character, especially because he's like kind of deep about it. Like,
It was cool.
Gotta
It was,
sleep at
it was a
night.
little unnecessary, kind of dumb, irrelevant, and had nothing to do with anything. But I still enjoyed it.
I like the nuance. There's
Yeah,
gotta be
yeah.
depth to characters. Like you're not just fucking
But yeah, but it's
excited
like
you're fighting
they just-
stormtroopers.
They
You
just
know,
bring back, but they just bring back a one-off character from the Brett last season, and then it's like,
well, he's not one off though.
Yeah, I understand that now, but it's just like it was. I enjoyed it. I liked it. It was cool. The great story, and whatever. But it's like that seemed a little unnecessary.
Yeah,
Kinda.
especially when there's a lot.
I guess,
there's a lot. There's a lot more on the line right now. So
Yeah,
I don't know. What's gonna suck is it's gonna fucking leave us on a cliffhanger.
I just want to see
week.
that if Boba Fett
Right?
if Boba Fett escaped the Sarlacc, I would hope that Brian Posehn escaped the lake monster thing, and we'll see him again.
What?
God damn, Brian Posehn, the comedian, Brian Posehn, he was the speeder driver in, like the first episode.
Oh,
He gets eaten by the
that.
Kraken thing.
Yeah, I
whatever.
know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's
That
a-
would be great. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
did like that character.
Well,
They probably not though.
minimal of character, but it's kind of funny. Oh fuck, Brian Posehn, because he's a big Star
Yeah,
Wars guy.
because he was fucking all about it.
Yeah.
And Bill Burr doesn't even really care that much, but he's still in it. So
But I liked how my favorite Brian Posehn bit is driving by the people lined up to see Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, screaming "Picard sucks" out the window.
that's funny.
Because his bit is no one's madder than a nerd when you get their obsession wrong. And it's very true.
Yeah,
Very true.
for sure.
But so as I saw him in Mandalorian, I'm like, oh yeah,
Nice.
it's awesome. Like, and he died. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. So which of these shows are you least excited about?
Probably the droid story.
Did you tell me
Well,
which one you're most
honestly-
excited for, though? Hold on. What did you say?
I said Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay.
Honestly, I think let's just all just
Yeah.
not even worried about droids. That's a kid's thing. So besides that, what do you think?
Besides that, agreed.
Lando could actually be really fun.
Yeah.
But least, so that's where it's tough for me.
Andor.
I don't know all these. Yeah, what's Andor going to be?
It's
Ex-
about
Cassian Andor.
Cassian, yeah, Andor.
Yeah,
the guy from
the pilot from Rogue One.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
The real
Okay.
handsome guy
Yep.
from Rogue One.
the real handsome guy.
That stutter.
You have like a mustache.
Yeah, he had those pretty
No.
feet. Good, pretty Protestant feet.
I mean, that's what you want in your feet too.
Yeah. Shaved Protestant feet. So you say Andor is your least excited?
Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
we'll go with that.
That was what I said.
Wow.
Yeah, I also think that's a consensus because I don't give a
What's
fuck.
Visions?
That's
Star
the-
Wars
That's
Visions.
the anime one, which I'm really excited for.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be anime.
Bad Batch. I don't know.
Fuck
Sounds like a
anime.
bad
That's
title.
the Clone Wars sequel.
Okay.
Essentially.
Oh,
Well,
you guys
so-
were-
well,
oh,
so we-
Bad
so we
Batch.
know
That
what
makes
your
sense
limit
now.
is, okay.
Bad Batch of clones.
Yeah, they are the Bad
God
Batch.
damn it! All right, so apparently your limit is 4 beers when you start getting stupid and not paying the fuck attention.
Have
Sorry.
you had 4 beers?
Oh, I've been reading all this stuff while you guys go back and forth, just trying to see if there's any good.
yeah,
like,
but you're
nuggets to throw in there.
responding to stuff we're saying. That's
I need to know some
right.
more about some of these shows,
Maybe I'm just an
though,
asshole.
because
I
I
don't
don't.
there's a lot that's been released
I-
yet, other than they're happening.
Yeah, if I just had
Well-
like a summary of
Well, okay,
Rangers
here's
was going
the
to be
thing,
or about
though.
what Alkalite's
here's
about.
the thing, though. Tell them with a straight face. Are you going to purposely not watch any of this?
The droids.
Yeah, see,
we're not
no.
okay. The droids. We're precluding droids.
I'll tell you what. The only ones I'm probably going to watch are Ahsoka and Bad Batch, and then I'm gonna let the other ones just, and Kenobi, but I'm gonna let the other ones just like play, like get full season out. You know, I'm not gonna
you
be
just-
fucking watching weekly and
Gotcha.
shit. You know,
Okay, I got you.
right?
Because I'm going to watch all of them the day they come out. Fuck, I'm just any more
See,
Star Wars.
that's the thing.
I'll take.
I
Give it
don't-
to
Put
me.
it in my veins
I don't
already.
like
God
being
damn it.
Oh, yeah.
on
mainline
hold.
Star
I don't
Wars.
want to fucking have to be thinking about how the fuck Andor is gonna
I'm
survive
gonna
the
take
next
some
week.
fucking edibles,
You know?
and I'm gonna lay it
Well,
on like
yeah,
a
but you
recliner
know how he
and just
dies,
foam at the
so-
mouth while I OD on Star Wars for at least one weekend.
Yeah, you're gonna need something serious tranquilizers.
Let's
to
think
get
about
me to watch
Andor.
all
You know
this
he's
shit.
never in danger because you know how he dies.
Yeah.
That's why I
And
don't
I
give
think
a
it's
shit
like a
about that
spy
show.
thriller. I think I just
That's-
remember
ugh.
reading about that
Ugh.
one. So yeah, but
Oh,
Thrillers can be
I
fun.
never thought I'd say this, but what's after Star Wars? What do we got? Because I think we've beat this fucking horse.
no, I got one more question. Star Wars Forever. 10, 20 years? How long is it going to go on? Like, when will the public be over?
When the gravy train quits flowing.
So what is
they
this?
won't.
Is this could
No.
this do it?
'Cause
though?
no,
Could they
no.
oversaturate?
I was
How
raised-
long has Marvel take to build up?
I
Like
was
20
raised on
years
Star
almost? 15, 20 years for their whole story of movies and all that stuff?
I think
I
it
was
was
raised
11
on
years in the
Star Wars.
process.
Say more than that.
You can't talk.
Yeah. So,
What was the question?
When did... How long is Star Wars going to keep going on? And, you know, I'm asking about Marvel. How long did it take them to do everything they've done? Like, it's been such a build-up. Star Wars don't take at least that long. At least.
For a climatic event?
To start all these different things in the universe. I don't know if there's going to be some super event or something, but because you kind of already have that. That's the main storyline.
The
that
universe
it's
is
built
always
off of.
The universe is
This
always
is all
on
the
line.
side stories that they can branch out of, you know. And I don't know if it'll culminate to anything like everything together in one big showdown. Maybe it doesn't have to be that though, but they can do a lot of crossover and stuff
oh, hey,
for sure.
hey, while we're here,
I think they're going to try
hold on,
to.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm doing a podcast with Lay right now, but we are literally talking
Well-
about Star Wars. So hey guys,
Use the microphone.
this is my ma'am.
Use your microphone.
This is my ma'am, and she watched She has seen Jedi 200 sometimes or some.
No, I've seen the original New Hope about 300 times.
nice.
And that's like not
I've only
high
seen
or
Jedi,
drunk.
I don't know.
I've seen it
40
301 times.
Fuck you, Derek. Because we're discussing the new, all the new Star Wars coming out, and if it's going to kill Star Wars. Because as the point I was going to make before you called was, I was raised off Star Wars, and that 30 fucking years before anything Star Wars else happened. You know, so there's all these generations, this I mean, do you think Star Wars is ever going to die, considering you lived through the original?
Yes.
Yes, what?
I don't think Star Wars, I never thought Star Wars would ever die.
Okay.
It'll always be pulp
So you
culture.
think it'll always just be a integral part of, well, we used to, pop culture, nerd
Star
culture.
Wars is like the Beatles.
Oh,
Oh wow.
okay.
Kind of true.
Always going to be
Except the
around
Beatles never had any
'cause
duds.
Everybody likes it, boys, girls,
Rubber
and their
Soul.
parents and their grandparents.
Great album.
And Star Wars, the numbers, 4, 5, and 6, and then the other ones somewhat. But 4, 5, and 6 will always be around.
Yeah, it's classic
That's
fantasy.
a good point. It doesn't matter how much garbage they put out trying to make money. They're going to have...
Everyone's
Well-
gonna love the classic.
That's a good point. Okay, well, thank you very much for your insight, Mom.
Well, I'm so glad that I called you when I did.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to save... damn. I want to ask you some very inappropriate questions, but we'll do it later.
Your
when it's more
mom can
apropos.
come on anytime.
Oh, yeah, you come on.
My face.
Yeah. So we'll if this works out, and I'll have you on the podcast so I can ask you inappropriate questions.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay.
That's fine.
Cool.
Can't wait.
Okay.
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 Love you,
Bye.
Mom.
Goodbye.
Oh, that's great.
Fucking
I think she nailed
COVID
it though.
five.
She nailed
Fuck.
it.
No. Who gives a shit about that? Fantastic.
No, but
No,
no.
now was that the voice? Were you doing the?
Please sit on
grandma-
my knees.
Yes, that's inappropriate. I love that. I hate your face. What are you doing? How did he see me?
How did he see me?
God damn, I love that movie. Talk about timeless movie. Fuck, I love that movie.
The dead cats under the
doesn't
couch
get
the first
better.
time watching that movie got me laughing so hard.
Oh fuck. But yeah, so that's what I didn't think about. Is the basis is never gonna go away.
Well, okay, the basics, but like, will people
Star
get,
Wars will be popular for a very long
will people get
time.
just so tired of the
yeah, but
stories?
it wasn't
like,
for
I don't
30
watch
years.
this.
That's a point.
And I think that's what everyone wants it because they want to know more. You know.
Yeah, but they don't. They
It's a fun universe to
books.
explore. Disney just shouldn't overcomplicate it. Like, it's not hard to write fun stories based on Star Wars universe. Like,
It has to be something in canon previously. You know, it's like they have to use the droids we know. They have to use a fucking Jedi
on
we
that
know.
note,
You know, They have
Old
to use-
Republic. Okay, what do you know about the EU books?
I know little. I know about them. I
There
wish I
are
read
a
Thrawn
fuck-
stuff.
there are a
I've heard the
fuck
Thrawn.
ton.
The Thrawn is the
No,
yeah.
there's Thrawn and there's Legacy.
what
of
are
Thrawn.
the neutral Jedi? The Greys or something like that? Or and then there's like the
Well,
Browns, I think.
What?
I might be wrong on
You're
the
thinking
Browns.
of
What the fuck?
wizards. You're thinking of brown wizards.
I know the Grey
fuck?
Jedi, though. They're like the super neutral guys.
Ratatast.
No, not Radagast.
Radagast, you asshole. No. Okay, no. What I'm saying is,
I haven't read the books, but my boss
Okay,
has, and he
okay.
was telling me a little bit about
fuck
it.
it doesn't matter. The point is that you know that all the books are centralized about 30 years before Battle Yavin to a bunch of shit after the episode 4. That's all. But it's based around. So there are, I think, 7 Old Republic books that take place 3,000 years ABY, which are fucking
Badass.
amazing. And 1,000 BBY was the Bane trilogy. That's when the Rule of 2 came about for 1,000 years. Post that. But before that was where there was the actual great wars between the light and the dark side, and that's like, oh shit. I mean, I want to see that. I want to see like
That's like
galactic
mythological.
scale battles between the
Yeah.
Sith and the Jedi. Oh fuck! And I want to see the actual Mandalorian more in
Oh,
in
they
Star
were the
Wars.
original enemies of Jedi, right?
Not
Traditional.
necessarily,
Not the original.
but it seems the Mandalore are
they were a different
they
creature
don't
at first.
have
They were a different,
the
even like
affinity.
alien. They were a different being.
no that's a Sith. No.
No. The Mandalorians started out
No, no,
as
no,
like
no,
some
no, no,
other
no.
kind of creature,
No.
and then like just like kept
No.
bringing other
No.
aliens and stuff in. Yes.
No, Mandalore. There was Mandalore the Great, who was just a guy, a Force neutral guy,
Sounds like a god to me.
and he just started and he just built
you
built
a
a culture,
god?
built a tribe, built a culture.
You say
You're
yes.
You're
Sorry,
thinking
we're
of
Ghostbusters, and
you're thinking of the original
Roach on that.
Sith. The Sith were a race of species, a red-skinned
legends.
race of species with weird like tentacle cheek things that are fucking I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, heroes get remembered,
But-
but legends never die.
This is where it ends, huh? This is where the coherent topic ends. Okay.
No.
Well, basically,
The
I want
ending-
to see old movies or series about the Old Republic or about Mandalore or about
There's other eras.
I would
that
love to
There's
hear more
so
about like
much.
the traditional, not traditional, but the ancient battles between
Yeah.
the Sith and
mean,
the Jedi.
Yeah,
I mean,
before
just
the Rule of
those
2,
books.
when there was like 400 of them.
yeah.
You know, or
Well,
more.
no, there were it was an entire
planet.
culture.
It was a
It
planet.
was a Sith culture.
Yeah.
No, the planet they may have had their home planet, but like so does Coruscant is their home planet of the Jedi type of thing. It's just the fact that it is a culture. It's not 2 fucking guys causing problems. It's 2, actually 3 distinct cultures and societies, all trying to kill everybody else, and that's
Galactically.
man, I mean,
Yeah.
that'd be fucking great. I would love to see that.
So that's what happens if you have
You
to
know.
join the Federation in real world. We'd
Yeah.
have to like fight the fucking Sith or whatever.
I sort of fuck if there's some laser swords. I forgot. Oh, I want some alien.
Let's sign up, right, for Space Force.
Oh,
Is this where I get the laser swords?
I couldn't be Space Force because they'd spend too much money trying to get my fat ass into space.
Hey, Hey, everything's weightless in
But
space.
you would make a good fighter pilot.
I couldn't fit in a goddamn
No,
thing.
most of the X-wing pilots are fat.
Only Porkins
Yeah, and they all
was fat.
die.
Only Porkins was fat.
No, a lot of them are fat in Mandalorian.
No, he wasn't fat. He was Asian.
He's fat Asian.
Yeah,
Nah, they got
He
filled
was
out
kinda
faces sometimes.
chunky.
Northern
Yeah.
area.
No, and there's like another one in fucking Rogue One.
It's
He's
hard to tell the
fat.
difference between fat, autistic, and
Stormtrooper.
There is
Asian.
no difference.
or Down syndrome. Excuse me.
There's no difference.
Between Down syndrome and Asian.
No, Down syndrome and fat people.
Mongolia.
Oh,
goddamn Mongolians!
goddamn Mongolians! Knock it down. My Death Star.
That's not what I was saying at all.
Well,
You're gonna take these words and fucking.
Fake news.
yes. Oh fuck! You
guys are drunk.
It's a lot of Star Wars. Let's
You guys are drunk.
speak for yourself, sir. What else
Star
you got
Wars
besides-
forever.
What else you got besides
So
Star
what
Wars?
is it?
'Cause
Star Wars forever? 10,
Yeah,
20
Star
years?
Wars will
No,
always
it's
be
not.
I don't
around.
think it can't.
And your question
There's
more
so
about
much.
like, are they going to be around and still making stuff?
Well, I mean, it's part of the Disney mega machine, so it can't die.
They won't make anything for like 30 years, and then they're going to remake everything.
Well, yeah, just like they said, they
No, I
weren't
think
going to
they're-
make Marvel movies for a long time. All of a sudden, like, oh, Phase 4 right now.
I swear to God, if George Lucas did not have a clause in that contract about remaking the original trilogy,
Disney would totally do that.
no,
Oh,
no way. He had to have had that in there. If
Yeah.
he didn't, he's a fucking idiot. And I know George Lucas can be an idiot sometimes, but there's no way he's that dumb.
But they paid him
There's
how much? Like
no
$1 billion
way.
for that?
$4.6 billion.
Yeah.
But he gave
Not-
like over half of it to
Doesn't
charity.
sound that stupid to me.
Yeah, to avoid paying the taxes on that half.
If would Disney be stupid enough to remake the original trilogy?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, yes.
Yeah.
In another 30 years, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
But, hey, at that point, it can't hold up. Just watching that movie, it's like, oh, I'm clearly watching a 50, 60, 70-year-old movie. So it's like...
the only thing I'm
But
fine
then again,
with,
hey, who knows? Maybe in 30 years, a movie would consist of it, VR.
yeah, if they had to, like,
and we get our dick sucked
that's
the
what
whole
I was
time.
thinking.
You know?
If,
I
like,
mean,
if they had to make a hologram to watch
on the Vajankle.
Star Wars, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I'm fine
yeah,
with that.
yeah.
Vajankle,
Yeah, you're-
Oculus Rift.
yeah, you go to the
Set
theater,
up.
you're issued a headset and a Vajankle, and
So-
to use at your leisure.
Do we have to pre-order this or what? Can I?
I think
how do I
we're
get
just.
there?
I think we're figuring out a new industry to pioneer, son.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
Yeah,
gentlemen,
just-
I think we've
Do you
found
have a
our
club you want to open up?
Vajankle.
The Vajankle.
No, well, actually, no. Okay, so
This is better.
hey, what else you got? Marijuana
on the ballot.
Yeah. Well, are you talking to Nebraska or federal?
I didn't read this
Nebraska.
article.
It was. Didn't it get
Supposedly, though, I think the House of Reps is voting, or maybe already voted on a bill that had federally to make it like, I don't know if it's to reclassify it to no longer be like a, what do they call it, something one, like cocaine, class
yeah,
one.
class A narcotic. Or
Yeah.
Schedule 1. excuse me.
Schedule.
Schedule
one.
Schedule
one,
1.
there you go.
Yeah, I saw something about that, which is way long overdue because you cannot.
Well, and
OD
I
on
think they're
weed.
trying to work with the states that have legalized it, so the places that distribute it can actually work with banks. They can't do that now.
That okay, that makes sense.
And it's artificially inflating
Yeah.
a lot of home prices because they're sinking their cash on hand into a lot of property and real estate because they can't put it in the banks. And if you've actually been to a lot of the distributors, a lot of them are old banks because they have the vaults to put their cash into.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
It's all green.
Interesting.
Cash rules everything around.
So
them.
I thought it didn't make the
Cream,
ballot.
not green, not cream.
Green cream.
Graviest cream. Except they didn't make the ballot this year.
They had
didn't.
enough signatures, but the
Some
governor kept it off.
Yeah, no, they
Oh,
and there was
go
a
fucking
technicality where, like,
Convenient.
so you remember if you voted, I'm assuming they had the measures on there for the gambling, and they broke it up like, okay, we're going to legalize it. Okay, are we going to require that you have help addicts? Are we going to require that
Oh,
you'll
right.
have this and that?
there was
so they
three
broke out all
questions
these
to-
different things into
Yeah.
different parts of what will become the law.
Yeah.
So they tried to compress everything into one. So it wasn't like multiple questions. It was all on one big gigantic ass question.
And there's too many
And
topics on
in
one
Nebraska
thing.
state law, it says like you can't have more than one topic on any one law. So what they did to invalidate it was to say that, hey, even though this all passed, you had multiple topics technically, so it's been invalidated, even though it was voted on to be legalized for medical purposes. So the same group that started the medical version, they are now proposing flat out legalize it, and they're going about it the right way after the lesson they learned. And it's expected to pass based on early voting.
Nice.
Well, the same thing happened in South Dakota. They used this exact same thing to shut it down.
I don't know if
They're
it's the same thing.
they're
but
trying to.
They're
They're
trying to
trying
invalidate it on some bullshit.
They had it on the ballot, and the people voted for
for
it.
straight up legalization.
Yeah, but then the government said, no, there's just too many issues on this one thing you tried to pass, so we're throwing it out.
I can't be the only one tired of living in a state run by scared old white people.
That's like most states.
Because
honestly.
Yeah, I mean, all
but
states
Nebraska
are that
seems
way.
to be like
Well, we're the Midwest, you know.
one of the worst.
It's mostly scared white people that live
And
there.
it's like, I'm like
It's split.
the whole.
It's half and half.
Because all I can think about, the whole marijuana thing. It's like,
Yeah, we're the world's breadbasket, all right? Let's go ahead and make it the fucking pot basket.
I mean, fucking might as well.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh,
Why do they call it the bread basket?
wheat.
Yeah.
Wheat?
Duh.
For
We make
amber
corn,
grains a
though.
wave or
Corn. Well,
edible food.
are
We
we-
grow a lot of stuff that you can
Ooh.
eat.
are we a part of the
No,
Bible Belt as well?
Nebraska's
No, that's
wheat
like
and
southern
beef.
states like Alabama, Louisiana, maybe Tennessee, Kentucky might be in there.
Yeah, the real
Mississippi.
repressed ones.
Where was the Trail of Tears at? Does that go through here?
That goes through a lot of that's through Georgia, like maybe a little bit in Florida, but like
I
a
thought it
lot
was
through
in
Georgia,
Missouri.
and like it gets into Missouri. No, the
And where's-
Cherokee are from the Georgia area.
The Appalachian Trail?
That's Appalachia is like Tennessee.
No, that's an
Kentucky.
actual trail.
Oh.
It's not like a Trail of Tears. You can't walk the
Yeah,
Trail
they
of
moved
Tears.
everybody to like
for
Oklahoma,
fun.
from like basically Georgia and that
And
southern area.
where are
to
the
Oklahoma.
Mormons coming at this at?
Mormons,
Utah.
That's some shit you don't even want to talk about.
Around
dude.
here. All I know is they came through here, and I don't
John
they got a
Smith,
bridge.
Joseph Smith,
Why do they have a bridge?
Coriander.
because they went over the river, dipshit.
Did the Oregon Trail not use the same bridge? That's not.
No,
the
they used the one to the south over that goes across like I-80. That was the original
That
Oregon
was
Trail
the-
bridge.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah,
Like
Trying to Lewis and Clark.
eight lanes wide or whatever.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, good. At least they weren't Mormon.
Yeah. At least they weren't Mormon. God damn it.
So I would vote for it.
Hell yeah.
No shit.
Okay.
He's wearing a green shirt.
There's no reason not to, unless you're a scared old white person, or you don't understand what it is because you're still because you were there when Reefer Madness came out. You know,
There's multiple people I know personally that you wouldn't think would ever do pot, and they've told me like, "Hey, when I retire, I'm going to be looking to you to help me out, get some pot." Like, yeah, I'll do what I can.
I mean, like my parents are old white, accountants.
Scareds. They're scared.
And it's like the shit they talk about. Like, what the fuck?
That's
This doesn't stop voting. It doesn't affect you. Shut up.
Those aren't your interests or whatever.
Fuck. Yeah, of course they have. I mean, if there's an issue for anything about marijuana, I mean, I would tell them don't fucking bother voting. You have no say in this. It doesn't affect you in any fashion.
It's the devil's lettuce.
But that's really the only old people that I know.
I feel like it's never explained to them that your taxes would go down probably because you would get money
That's such
back.
bullshit, though.
Because
Every
you're
fucking
making
state says, "Oh, it's going to go to this tax," and all they do is just fucking take more money, move it around. You never get to pay less taxes.
But Colorado gives you a fucking tax refund.
Do they?
Yeah, they've been making such a surplus
Do
with
they?
fucking weed sales that they fucking give you money back. They do.
Huh.
Do it.
I'd rather just get the pot rebate. All right.
Yeah,
You want
There's a-
$500 or do you want 5 pounds of pot?
you gotta you gotta mail in your fucking
Macaroni
receipts for
and
that.
government weed. Shit. I mean, legalizing weed would just make everything just easier because I can stop fucking hearing about it. God damn, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't give a shit. I mean,
It shouldn't be an issue.
I can't. Last time I got high was literally a year ago
Yeah.
when I was in Texas with my buddy who's
It's not
old
legal in
ass
Texas.
dad,
Not
old
legal in
ass
Texas.
uncle. This was last year though.
Still
So-
not legal there.
Not legal. You mean?
No, not in
yeah.
Texas.
Not
Oh
in
no,
Texas.
but I can't remember. He got like a 1 gram torpedo. It was like this big motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I think I don't smoke. I don't smoke. So I had like 2 hits or whatever, and then I go like lay down, and just like
Wake up a week later.
no. I had this kind of fun thing with the have a fan blow it on you with your shirt off, and you just kind of just like got that fugue state, and you just kind of go. I don't know. That's how I enjoy it. I don't like doing stuff while high. But
Yeah.
this 2 60-year-old men were passing this torpedo back and forth, and then just like staring at the ground for 4 hours. They're like, "Yes, you vote for it because you clearly enjoy this." What are you filming, dickhead?
Just wanted to get a nice picture of you.
Don't.
Yeah, I like
can't
I
get a
like
nice picture of
memorizing it. It's going on the Instagram.
You can't get a good nice picture of me.
Excuse me. Sorry, I just wanted to remind you, everyone, that Trash Talk has an Instagram, Facebook, Twitter account. Go ahead and email us at trashtalkomaha@gmail.com. Any thoughts in
Instagram at lame.
I don't fucking know my
sticks.
I don't know my Instagram handle right offhand, but if you do go there, you can see a nice picture of John all sweaty and.
I'm not sweaty. I'm always red.
He's glistening.
Yeah, you're just glistening.
That's why the Washington Redskins I take offense to.
Oh no, they're not the Redskins anymore. They're the football team.
Yeah,
The Washington football team.
Yeah.
they won.
Did they? They won today?
No, I don't know about today.
Jenny,
but they beat
what?
the Eagles.
Are you?
Oh,
What
you
are you
got to
doing?
move your car.
All right, whatever.
Oh shit!
No, you don't have to move the car.
Can you move your car?
No, don't. Oh no, I see you creeping out there. I don't know what you're fucking doing.
How's it going?
What are you doing?
Well, I was laying on the roof looking at the stars.
What the fuck?
Geminid meteor shower peaks tonight.
Oh, that's true.
3
Ooh.
a.m. though, and not that we'll see anything through
What the fuck?
the city lights
Okay,
and the clouds.
Did you?
And then I heard crunching in the snow, so I figured one of you was taking a piss, but
No.
apparently you're not.
It's Bigfoot.
Some rando crunching in the snow.
Another
Crunching in the
rabbit.
snow?
Crunching in the snow.
Where in the snow? What part of the house?
I don't know.
Well,
I just heard crunching from somewhere.
We got a mystery.
So,
oh, by the garage, you can see where a rabbit got picked up by a hawk. It's pretty fucking cool. Yeah.
We might have walked over it, stomped on.
Oh shit. Yeah.
You want a little death?
Well, anyway, what part of where were you on the roof? What the fuck? Over the living room? Okay, weirdo. Well,
Too bad you couldn't see
shit.
anything.
Okay, well,
Do you have a security alert?
yeah, I have
Do we need to wrap this
10
podcast up, or what's
security
going on
cameras. Nah.
You want to go watch the meteors?
It may have just been Joel.
Peaks at 3, but it's I think happening kind of all night though.
I mean, I couldn't see anything when I was laying there a minimal amount of time before my butt froze.
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of cold butt, you should grab more beer.
What do you want?
All of it.
All of it?
Yeah.
You just want me
Well,
to
yeah, just bring it over. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just bring them up.
All right, sick. Thanks.
Wow, what service?
She's not going to listen to this, so I can say I got her trained pretty well.
Wow.
The key is hitting her very hard.
It's. I mean, as long as you're willing to admit that.
You know what's bullshit? She's hit me in the nuts like 8 fucking times while like playing around or whatever.
She probably likes it.
And I'm like, how come I can't kick her in the sniz, you know?
You could.
Yeah, but if I kick her in the pussy, it's going to go up the top of her head.
Sounds
Because
pretty
I'm
hot.
very large.
I mean,
Do you have a website for this?
if
Can
you're-
our listeners watch this?
Maybe I'll start that.
if you're fucking like winding up,
Oh,
and just
Perfect.
full
Okay,
on
do you have any
punting,
topics? Because I'm just going to start talking.
We're essentially out of topics.
Okay,
Besides,
so here's an idea I had a while ago where, okay, you know, the concept of food porn from years ago, where people, Instagram, foodie stuff.
Okay, yeah.
People don't say food porn anymore.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's kinda true.
Adding porn to things like action porn, gun porn, food porn. People don't really use
still
it anymore.
do that.
Yeah, it's
Beer
not as
porn.
prevalent as it used to be. So I'm thinking, what about okay?
porn.
There's obvious literal food porn where chicks are blasting zucchinis up their cunt, right? What about the opposite? How come you don't see dudes fucking vegetables? So I'm like, I want to start a website. It's a sandwich porn, right?
so
shut
Can
up.
I get some
about-
extra meat on
Shut the
that?
fuck up. So what I do? The idea is
talked about
you
this
make
before.
you make a hoagie. Yeah, yeah,
the meatball.
maybe. So you make a
I'd
hoagie,
pay to see meatball.
and so you have like nice ingredients, like fresh lettuce, nice prosciutto, ham, really expensive meats, right? What you do is you take the hoagie, you cut it in half, and then you fuck one side while you eat the other side.
You want some mayonnaise with that?
Right. Well, you gotta have to use mayonnaise.
Extra man on that
obviously, you're
is.
not gonna want spicy mustard on your dick half, of course. That might sting a little.
Ooh, I
I'm
might
thinking-
want a
You
little
want a spicy mustard seed up
I
your
might
pee
want a
hole.
little spice.
Oh, okay. Like you ever whack off with the icy hot on accident?
No.
Or intentional?
No.
Just take a little tiny little bit
Just a
of icy hot,
little bit.
put it right in your frenulum, and it's interesting. It's basically the his and hers from KY. That's all that is. It's eucalyptus makes it tingle. Anyway, So the
It's
sandwich
it's like
fucking.
dipping your tip in cocaine.
I like
you.
you.
know?
Never tried
Eucalyptus.
that.
Yeah.
Never-
You just,
never wasted
fucking
cocaine like that.
mushroom stamp it right on in
Uh,
there.
Fucking dork. She's
Is she
sitting
trying to
outside.
drive around my
No,
truck?
she's just standing there looking. Stop worrying about the truck. so anyway, the sandwich porn. So I'm thinking like that could be. I mean, I'm already gonna make a sandwich. I might as well have sex with it.
Do you have
because
to,
I defy you to find the difference between a nice cured prosciutto and the sugar pie walls.
So like some BBC.
I bet you
big
can't-
black club sandwich.
Yeah, I gotta watch out for that toothpick.
I
though.
do like clubs. I do like a club sandwich.
Yeah, you want to get
So-
clubbed in the face by a
But
sandwich?
I mean, really, I think if I'm gonna pay, I'm gonna pay to watch you eat tuna sandwich and fuck a tuna sandwich. So it's like
extra mayonnaise in that tuna
spilling the
sandwich.
mayonnaise everywhere.
Oh, it's all over
Yeah,
my
but see, how would
face.
you cut that though? If you have like a nice tuna sandwich on wheat, like a hoagie or a hero roll, like that's
It
a
depends
hearth
on the roll.
roll.
It depends on the
That's
roll.
easy enough. But if you have 2 pieces of bread, I mean, you're gonna make a half sandwich, 2 half sandwiches. That's not the same
Yeah, little
sandwich. You're not
triangles.
fucking the same
I think.
sandwich.
Little triangle, man.
The triangle, you can't. I mean, it's like
with the
crank-
crust peeled
Well,
off?
like you're gonna tease yourself,
No,
aren't
but
you?
say if you take that like a triangle, then you have to like a pool cue, just like we're gonna tip of your
yeah,
dick.
dude.
That's
Fucking
I
tease
don't-
yourself. That's what I want to see. I want to
That's
see you
the thing.
play with some
Like I
tuna.
said, the obvious problem with this is you can't have sex like a traditional loaf
What-
of bread. Now, if you take a whole loaf of bread and make like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, like the Elvis,
yeah.
the Elvis, the whole
What's
jar
the
of peanut
Elvis?
butter,
What?
a whole jar of peanut butter and banana, like on like a giant hoagie roll.
Okay.
Anyway,
Sounds
now
gross.
that's
An Elvis.
yeah, it's called the Elvis.
Do you die in the toilet after you eat it?
You might fuck.
Yeah, I would say so.
I think he fries it too. There's something like frying peanut butter.
I've had
Fried
a
peanut
grilled
butter.
PB&J.
Yeah.
That's really good. It's like candy, actually.
So, like, what happens though if you're eating a sandwich and you're fucking one at the same time?
Oh, is that what happens, though? You're fucking a sandwich, extra pastrami, and then you're eating a sandwich.
He's eating the other half.
It's the same sandwich. You
It's the
cut the
same-
sandwich in half. You make your sandwich so it's like a a food show.
Yeah, you're talking about what you're putting on it and everything.
And you cut it in half
Yeah,
and you fucking eat at the same time.
but what happens when you eat? You finish eating.
Then you finish fucking.
You have to finish fucking.
And
or
if
what
you
if,
don't finish
what if
fucking,
you're still
what
hungry
happens?
and you want to keep eating the other half?
Well, that's a extra,
That's
buddy.
it's a personal problem.
That's behind a paywall, my friend.
Yeah.
That's where the show gets good. Ooh, what's he
Yeah,
gonna do?
exactly.
What's the play here?
What happens now? No, I think you guys will. I mean, if you're
I don't give
willing
it to
to
the
sign a
dog.
consent form, I'll film it.
And eat it.
No, I'm just gonna film you
Oh,
doing it
and
all.
eat
I don't need your help filming it.
I
got
would
that
like to
covered.
be there to film it.
I want to watch this happen.
Well, so if that site doesn't work, I have another site. Problem is, it sounds inappropriate. You might misconstrue the idea, but it's basically I'm very large, so the idea would be a
bear.
big fist, little dick, where I'm just jerking off on camera. Problem is, big fist, little dick sounds like child porn.
But that's
Yeah,
where you get a whole
a
new
little
audience.
bit.
Like, ooh, I want to watch this, and they're like, oh,
Aw.
where's the kid?
But they still start
But-
watching it.
I'm still liking it.
Yeah, well, it could be.
If I could,
I would think the sandwich one would be a little more popular because especially if you're like
I want to look up
ASMR
sandwich porn now.
ASMR style and like kind of
Oh, shit, of course. I
whispering
thought about
as you're
this
eating it.
well before the ASMR thing.
Yeah, but that
So
shit's
that
fucking
actually
popular
might,
now, dude. Ooh, if you get a pickle on there, because it
I
crunches.
can't bite with my dick though.
You can't. Well, no, you bite the other half,
Yeah, but the other half's on the sandwich.
and then
I
you're
can't-
like, oh, I wish I could fuck that pickle.
There is sandwich porn on Pornhub.
Sandwich porn.
son of a bitch.
Is it a person putting their dick in a porn? Or
A
in
sandwich porn is basically 2 dudes, 1 chick.
Oh,
Oh
Or
yeah,
whoever's in the middle.
Well,
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
spit
An
roast at that
Oreo
point.
or whatever.
Oh, yeah, here's an. Oh,
That's if you like your balls.
I know what
touching.
I'm doing
I don't like
tonight.
balls touching.
huh.
got quiet in here.
That's
Yeah,
a, that's
he
a, that's a weird
he
line.
did a weird little
I'm so
fucking.
surprised.
He eyebrowed me for some reason.
Well, how are you gonna? That
What?
seems like it precludes you from
Hey,
a
if you
lot
can
of
take a ball on
activity.
your ass, you can take a ball touch on your ball.
I don't like balls anywhere near me.
Dork.
Not even my own balls.
No, I don't mind
nerd.
my balls, but I'm not trying to get balls slapping me.
What about your
you
boyfriend's
know?
balls? You cool with that?
Yeah, my boyfriend's balls are fine, but that's my boyfriend's. Well, he's
where's
not
the line?
here tonight.
Hey now, my boyfriend's back.
The Chase's asshole is not here tonight. To
Those grape nuts.
Yeah, but from what you're telling me, it sounds like Chase is on top anyway. So,
no, I reach around.
Yeah, he's a
so
little
the
twink.
front of his balls are slapping the back of your balls.
I don't. Oh my god.
They would slap
This
so hard they'd probably
conversation
wrap
is
around
over.
and end up like choking his dick off, or at least serving like a cock ring in a sense.
Interesting. Ooh. Do you not saying low? Can you
I take a
Can tie him in
penis
a knot in a cock ring?
and wrap it all the way around my head and asphyxiate myself
Huh.
with his penis.
Wow.
Huh.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
like that?
but if he gets hard, he'll just pop your head right off.
Yeah, like an anaconda, essentially.
Either way, someone's head's popping off.
Fucking
Hey-o.
takes a knot. Oh
Hey-o.
my god.
What the fuck?
What? Can we cut this part out?
Ugh.
I don't usually cut things out of the podcast, but it's getting really.
Hey,
Do you like
take it or leave it,
tension
okay?
Tonight, take it or leave it.
Yep. If I'm going to be on this microphone, it's going to get gay.
Well, we know that. That's why we're here.
Oh, it is now.
Yeah.
Turn
Turn the music back on.
Yeah, don't
Come
write
out of the
checks your
closet.
dick can't
all right?
cash.
You like fish sticks?
Love fish sticks.
I'm not a gay fish. No, I
that?
do have to pee. So
Yeah, same here. What the fuck?
I
Yeah.
was thinking we're out of topics. We're wrapping it up.
We have a synchronized piss schedule.
Yeah, we're on.
If you hang out with
you're
dudes
on
long
strips.
enough, your schedule's going to get synchronized.
Well, shit. What time is it?
No, I mean it's almost time.
Fuck you. Fuck you. That's
Quarter till.
dumb.
God damn it! So
Oh, okay.
you don't want to go too long.
Yeah, I get you. I didn't know. I was talking.
I like to keep it not to that many topics, but yeah, I mean that's obviously you can keep talking for fucking hours, you know.
Yeah.
But no one listens to 4-hour podcasts.
Well, they do if it's Rogan.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
And Alex
we're not
Jones.
Rogan.
exactly.
Alex
I mean,
Jones.
people are gonna have to like listen for 4 hours just to hear, or 2 hours just to hear you talk about my penis.
I have not once talked about your penis. Would you like me to? God damn it!
All right.
Well, cool.
Well, that has been Trash Talk Omaha. We usually end the podcast by saying "fuck you, Chase," "fuck you, Lane." So
But you're here. You can't say "fuck you" to yourself.
yeah, no,
Hey,
I'm
how
saying
about,
he usually says it
here's
to
something we
me.
can all agree on.
What?
Fuck you, John.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck you, John.
You know what? Very good point.
All right, he takes it.
No. We don't really have.
I want to yell Baba Booey, but it's a little.
Trashy.